Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another video battle reports. Today we have Chaos versus Imperium, Death Korps of Krieg versus Night Lords. What a matchup!
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic.
Like, it's gonna be really epic.
I feel it.
And I'm playing Chaos.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise. So today we are playing 2000 points. We are playing ITC format, and we are playing the mission
Seize ground.
Seize ground.
Because it was rolled for.
Yeah. So rolling off into this amazing battle mats, as you can see on screen now. Absolutely amazing terrain which has just come through the mail, ready for no retreat 9, and it just looks epic, especially on the snow mat, which goes perfectly with the Death Korps of Krieg. So we're very excited. Two armies we haven't actually played in a long time. I actually haven't played Night Lords ever. And I'm actually playing them on YouTube for the first time. New units on the table, which we'll go onto later on when we're explaining the mission. So yeah, we just can't wait. So without further ado, let's go straight onto lists, and we're going to start with the Death Korps of Krieg. So Shaggy is a Astra Militarum veteran, a Cadian veteran, but he has been he has captained through the Death Korps of Krieg a number of times,
quite a few.
But it's been quite a couple of months since you have, so hopefully you're not that rusty. But I have faith. You are a veteran for the Astra Militarum, so I'm sure you'll do fine. So take us through your list.
Okay, the thinking from my list was, let's try and use units I've not used before. Okay. Which would be the laser rapiers.
Yep.
And the quad mortar guns. I haven't really used them before, so it'll be interesting to see how they perform.
They're both good units. The rapiers, I think, let them down with their ballistic skill, and the quad mortars are just very, very good against anti-horde, which I do have a lot of infantry.
I mean, I've not really used them. I have stayed away with them, and I hope you guys have seen the other reports. You can see that I don't use them. So this time I was like, okay, let's try and embrace it. I know Stephen, for one, likes them, so let's see what the hubbub is about.
They're just a bit slow to play with, because they've got so many shots, which it's just a bit slow to play with. So take us through. Okay,
so let's start off at the very beginning. Battalion, okay, that will be captained by the Death Korps Marshal Karis Venner. Okay. I know I have said it wrong. I have been corrected before the last video, so correct me again, I don't mind. And then he won't be the Warlord this time round. I will be taking the Death Rider Squadron Commander as my Warlord, giving him old grudges. I like old grudges, love old grudges. I don't see why I would not take old grudges.
Yeah, and he just has to be the Warlord, like he's riding a horse, he's riding a steed in the 40,000 year.
I mean, he should. He deserves it.
He's the Warlord.
So, those are my HQ choices. Troops, Death Korps of Krieg, Infantry, Guardsmen.
Yeah.
The best thing about them, they do not run away from any shooting. So in the shooting phase, they don't run.
Yeah.
So my shooting phase, your shooting phase, doesn't matter.
Yeah. No morale from
it's very good.
Yeah, from any kills and deaths in shooting.
Especially when you've got so low leadership and a high number of guys.
It's really good. Really fluffy as well.
Yeah. These guys will not falter. So, moving on to the elites, we've got two engineer squadrons, squads. I have buffed them up from the typical 5 to 10. These shotguns are very good. They have two profiles. First profile will wound on 2s, and the second profile, well, it's just a las gun, but a bit better. Yeah. So that's basically.
And just to take note. The shotguns are so good. They're damage 2 as well. I've seen 2 squads take down a Squiggoth before, because they wound on 2s unless it's a vehicle, and the Squiggoth is not a vehicle, so they took down a Squiggoth. It opened my eyes quite a lot.
So you can see why I've buffed them up. I do see them as a big part of this army, so I've always taken them. The next thing is 3 Hellhounds in fast attack choice, because they're Hellhounds. Let's flame everything that we can.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm not a big believer in them, but they do the deed.
Yeah, a lot of people used to take them at the beginning of 8th.
Yeah.
But then they slowly stopped. I don't know if the points went up or what it was.
I think at one point they
I
went
think battle
up.
cannons were just too good, so you just wanted a lot of
Tank commanders were just so cheap. I think this is 120.
Yeah.
For a bit more,
And
you've
these-
got a tank commander.
And they also blow up in 4+?
On a 4+.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, we do have to check that because I'm not that sure. But if things start blowing on 4+,
it's a big
it's not
chain
very
reaction.
nice. Yeah.
It's bad. But they're good when they are flaming stuff. So that's why they're here. Then we do have a spearhead, which is all heavy support stuff. Okay. So it's being led by 2 tank commanders. The free relic is the relic, the Hammer of Sunderance.
Okay.
If I've said it correctly, Hammer of Sunderance.
Yeah.
That is the Emperor's Fist detachment. I have stuck it in here. I know it's a heavy support choice, but I wanted the tank commanders leading this, and I wanted that relic. Again, if you've been watching my God stuff,
so you use a CP for the detachment,
yes.
right? Okay.
So from
and then
9
the free relic you're just using it for that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So moving on to heavy support stuff, we've got the 2 laser rapiers as mentioned.
Yep.
Again, I'm hoping to see these guys do something good.
Yeah.
And they're very hit
hitting
and
on
miss.
4s. But when they hit, they hit. They wound. And they kill stuff. And the models, again, every model in the Death Korps of Krieg range is just a gangster.
Cool.
Just gangster. Gangster's the word.
Gangster. The next slot is taken up by 2 kitted out
Quad mortars.
Quad mortars. There we go.
Quad mortars or is it quad launchers?
Quad launchers, quad mortars.
Yeah,
quad
so two units of 3, right?
2 units of 3. The cool thing about it is that they're each manned by 3 guys, so you got quite a few guys as well.
So, yeah,
for
2 units of 9, because when they come down,
they separate the units. Yeah, so it's pretty cool stuff. There's a lot of shots. It's 4d6 shots per gun. Strength 5, so it could be good. It could be interesting. So let's see how we can deploy and catch these things out, but we'll see.
And like I said, there's a lot of infantry. And all my infantry is toughness 4. And your strength is 5 from those shots, so it could do a lot of damage. Doesn't need line of sight, and as you can see, the board has a lot of line of sight blocking, which is perfect for ITC as well.
Yep. And lastly, Colossal Bombard. 2 reasons, had the points, and I love the model. It's pretty good without having a basilisk in. Second choice. Second choice, definitely.
Yeah, so that's your list.
Nice
2,000 points on the nose, I think it was.
1998, I think.
198, so 2 points spare. Cool. So, moving on to my list now, playing the Children of the Neverborn as Night Lords. So, finally not playing a Renegade Legion or Chapter, and playing them as a proper Legion, proper Night Lords. So yeah. My list is 2,000 points on the nose, and to start it all off, I have a battalion, and that battalion is led by a Chaos Lord with a jump pack, so it's upgraded to have jump pack. All the Children of the Neverborn, you've probably seen them before. They've got like a demon vibe on them, that's why they're called the Children of the Neverborn. And so all jump pack is basically it's wings, represented by wings, which is really cool. So the Lord has a plasma pistol, a thunder hammer, and I'm playing a CP for him to have an extra Warlord trait, because he isn't my Warlord, and that Warlord trait is a relic. I'm giving him a relic, and that relic is a Stormbolt plate, one of the Night Lord's ones, and it's a really good one. I've been playtesting it with it really a lot recently, and basically it grants him a 2-up save, and he always acts as if he's in cover. So that gives him a 1+ in open ground. And
that's pretty good.
What happens normally for me, in my experience, is that when you fail that charge, he normally stays like in open ground, and what basically kills him is that small arms fire. Like las guns and bolters. So it's always good to have that 1+. For my second HQ and my Warlord, I've got a new Demon Prince, recently painted up by Siege Studios, and he's got one of the Night Lord's Warlord traits. And that's Killing Fury. So he basically generates D3 extra attacks when he gets charged, does a heroic intervention, or is charged. So basically, he starts with 7. He's got double Malefic Talons. Starts with 7 attacks. Gets 1 for charging for Hatred Assault, taking it to 8. I've got for his relic, I've got the specific relic for the Slanesh, which is what's the name of it? +1. It's intoxicating elixir.
Intoxicating elixir,
which gives him an extra attack. So basically, the guy can get a lot of attacks.
That's a lot of attacks.
At a strength 8 as well. And yeah, so that's my 2 HQs for that battalion. Leading for my troops, I've got 2 units of 10 Marines, just with bolters, and obviously my champion has a chainsword. And then I've got a 3rd unit of close combat Space Marines with an upgraded one to have a chain cannon. I think it's chain cannon. Basically 8 shots at strength 5 -1. It's really good, really good. I like it. It clears up a chaff before I assault in.
It's a good idea.
And then lastly, I've got a dedicated transport. I've got a termite drill, and I've upgraded it to have the Volkites on it. And lastly, for my elites, I've got the new units painted up for this Children of the Neverborn. I've been wanting them for a long time, and they finally come. They've been delayed because of all this COVID-19 stuff, but they finally made it in, and that's a 20-man possessed bomb. That's what they call it. It's the bomb. It is. So really looking forward to actually using them, especially with Night Lords. I think they work well with Night Lords. They do work better when you're playing competitive with Alpha Legion and a couple of extra characters that buff them up even more. But I just want to try them out competitively, because I think they'll do well, but not to its max output of what they can actually do competitively. And then moving on to my Spearhead, I've got my 2 other HQs. I've got a Dark Apostle with the upgraded Disciples, and he's got Benediction of Darkness, which grants a unit within 6 inches and -1 to hit. And then I've got an Exalted Champion with a Power Axe, a must take when you've got assaulty units. Reroll to wound in combat is
That's
great.
very good.
It's great. And then for my 3 slots in the heavy support, I've got 2 Havoc squads. I still don't rate them.
It's interesting you've put them in.
Yeah, I've put them in because I've played some games with them, and sometimes they do well. I'm playing guard, so there's a lot of tanks. They can't do well against tanks. Actually, I didn't have the points to have 2 squads of las cannons, so I've just broken them up into 1 squad of auto cannons and 1 squad of las cannons. So let's see how they do this game. If they still don't do well, I'll probably tweak the list a bit more. And lastly, I've got Hellforged Leviathan Dreadnaughts, and he's equipped to have 2 butcher cannon arrays. I think it's the way forward for Leviathans, hitting on 2s. They are strength 8, so it's good against tanks. What lets them down is the -1 AP, but if those go through, they do a damage of 2. And I believe that is my list. It's a good list. Don't think I've left anything out, and I'm just really excited to actually finally use this list as Night Lords, and with Possessed in that list as well. And yeah, there we have it. Both armies now ready to go. I'm ready. Shaggy's ready, I believe.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done. So we'll see you after deployment. Catch you back now. here we go, boys and girls. Both armies now deployed on the table and ready for war. You're on oak now.
Only sometimes. Only sometimes.
Okay, so very excited here. New terrain on the table, as we've already seen. Death Korps of Krieg back on the table, and the new units for the children of the Neverborn. We are also playing, as you've already heard, ITC, which we actually spoke about this. We wanted to play more ITC, and we do need to practice because we never play ITC. So we are playing, what's the mission called again?
Seize ground.
Seize ground. So I'm quickly going to just show you where the objectives are. So there's two objectives just on this side. There is one just in here, just on the bottom level of that. One on this side, no man's land. That was a scary objective to actually get.
It'll be interesting.
And then we've got the two on this side. We're quickly going to go through my deployment first, just in front of Shaggy. So I have put a Marine squad just in front of that objective there. We have to explain that you rolled for your 2d6 for deployment,
as well,
and you got
a 5 and a 3. I think
frontline assault and search and destroy.
Yes. I hate search and destroy.
Yeah, because just explain why. Because you play guard and you don't want to get boxed in. Because
you literally get boxed in. Playing with guard, there's a lot of units, there's a lot of vehicles. What ends up happening is that the vehicles can't move. The troops are all over the place. A lot of the times what happens is you get charged, consolidated into very easily. Yeah. And then you get tagged.
Your deployment is basically a box.
Exactly.
It's basically a rectangle.
And and then again, the bubble is only 9 inches as well. So you're
quite close as well.
They're very close. They're right there. So
you were quite unlucky with your rolls, but you've gone for frontline assaults anyway. Spread out the troops, as you can see, all the way here. So no seizing of the initiative, which is something you don't see in a normal game. So we are playing ITC, and that's one of the new rules. So I'm quickly going to go through my deployment. Tricky deployment, really narrow on this side. That's why I've got a Havoc squad on this side, ready to hop onto this row in here. A unit of Marines already capturing this objective here, with the Leviathan just in the center, making good use, the Marines making good use of the crater. The possessed bomb just as close as possible to my deployment edge, with the buffing characters, so the sorcerer behind and my warlord just there. I've got the I always forget his name. No. He's the priest. I've gone completely blank with that. Anyway, he's there. He can choose to give the benediction of darkness to any of the two units. And then moving over to this side, another unit of Havocs making good use of this ruin here. And then, like I said before, we've got the last Marine squad there. I do have in reserve my drill, my Forge World drill, and it's loaded up with 10 close combat Marines, and my Exalted Champion in there. And then also dropping in reserve, I've got the Lord, or the Jump Pack Lord with his Thunder Hammer.
All fun and games.
All fun and games till I get blasted off the table. I'm happy I'm not playing Cadia, because that's when you get really blasted off the table. So it's actually cool to still play guards, but obviously a bit more tamed down list. Yeah. Okay, so Shaggy, take us through your list. Shall we start on this side?
Yeah. So hidden away, you've got the quad launchers. Yeah. They should not be in line of sight of anything, but they will be able to shoot at a lot.
Yes. Then you've got more line of sight, don't they? And they've got like 46 shots each.
46 shots.
Yeah, so
it's a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Then you've got the just a squad.
Yeah, just in front.
Able to capture that objective on my turn.
Yep.
You've got an engineer squad on the top of the ruins. Again, just waiting to get close.
Yeah, because their range is short, isn't it?
I think it's 18 or 12.
Yeah, it's quite short, but it's damage to. Yeah, but it's damage to shotguns and
they can wound on 2.
Always wounds on 2s unless it's a vehicle, right?
Yeah, that depending on which shot you use, because it's got 2 different shots.
Yeah, I've played them before. I think I played against you, and I forgot how good they were. Got close up and got shredded. And then died. Yeah. Okay.
Then you've got the Colossal Bombard. Normally I take 2 of them. Just wanted to try something a bit different this time.
Okay.
Then you've got another squad there with another engineer squad, just a normal
So the engineer squad is the light coated one, I think. Yeah.
And then you've got an old squad of Death Korps right in front. Then you've got the two Hounds, and a third one in the between the two tank commanders.
Okay.
And then rapiers hidden away on both sides.
Yeah.
Ready to
get line of sight onto the Leviathan, I presume.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay. And then on one of the tank commanders is the relic Hammer of Sunderance.
Yeah.
It'll be on the one with the stripe.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Warlord.
That's the damage 3 battle cannon.
Damage 3 battle cannon. The Warlord in the middle with old Grudges with a 6-inch bubble.
Just here.
And
what's the old Grudges? You have to target a unit, right?
Yes, so Mr. Leviathan will be the target.
Mr. Leviathan.
So hopefully he will die soon enough.
Oh no, you don't go through a lot of Leviathans. You kill them so quickly with God.
It's fun.
And especially with the Chaos one, which has a 5+ invulnerable only.
Only.
Oh,
sad. And then a squad, Guardsman squad in front.
Little meat shield there.
Yeah, and then finally the 3 more quad launchers on the side there. Again, hidden away, but they will be shooting a lot.
Yeah, making good use of all this line of sight blocking, which is really good for ITC as well, and making the best out of that. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. No seizing of the initiative, which is really weird.
You love that.
I love that, yeah. I actually forgot about it, and then you mentioned it. I said, like, no, but I can't seize. And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy now. And Shaggy rolled 6s for fun. So, yeah, you don't want to play Shaggy when he plays Death Guards because his disgustingly resilient rolls are disgusting. Crazy.
It's fun.
Okay, so something that we spoke about, you were thinking about spending 2 CP for paired positions.
Yes.
Will you do it?
I will be doing it, mainly because the las cannons will be at -2, so I would get a 5-up save, like if I had an invul, which I really want. And then most of your other weapons are -1, which means that I would get my normal save, and then finally the weapons that you can't fire at me will be on a 1-up save, which I mean,
so basically the butcher cannons and the auto cannons are -1, meaning they won't have an AP, which is pretty good. Because there's a lot of shot output damage too, and if you remove the AP from them, they
can save me.
You can save, okay, guys. So there you have it. Both armies now deployed. We're very excited to be playing ITC back on YouTube. I hope you enjoy this, and we'll catch you back after movement for the children of the Neverborn. They're not gonna be born. Movement over for the children of the Neverborn, and the possessed form has advanced up the table, and I rolled a 6, which was yesterday I played DC on SM Plus with more or less just quite a similar list. And in all my advanced rolls, I didn't get more than a 2.
That's lovely.
So this is very, very good.
So I get the karma. You get the karma.
Thanks. So Possessed Bombs moved up. The 2 characters have moved up with them. Possessed Bomb had advanced. The 2 characters haven't. I was going to stay put with these Marines on this crater because I do get the +1 to cover, but moving them up means that I can have 8 shots into these guardsmen at the front, the Death Korps of Krieg. What are they called? Are they called Death Korps of Krieg?
Yeah, they're just guardsmen, but Death Korps of Krieg
infantry unit. Okay. Havoc squads moved up onto the top level of this ruin and already sighted one of these tanks. And then moving over to the other side, this Marine squad has actually moved its full 6 inches up, but can't target anything. Nothing's in range. And then the Havoc squad on this ruin has just moved up to get line of sight. Now, on camera, obviously you do this at the beginning of the game, before the first turn starts. I do have to do the Dark Apostle. Dark Apostle! He's a Dark Apostle, not a priest. I do have to do Benediction of Darkness, which I would have done onto the Possessed. So I will do this on camera for you viewers at home to actually see the dice roll. So I do need a 2-up. And it's a 2. Nearly.
You did a 2, so you got it.
So they do have a -1 to hit against shooting. And now we go on to the psychic phase, Shaggy.
Yes.
Can you deny?
No psychics.
There's nothing you can deny with no stratagems or anything that you know of.
No,
because you haven't played Death Korps of Krieg
in a while. I think it was 8 months since.
Probably. I think I played you with the Minotaurs last time.
Yeah, that was
the Minotaurs. and
it's
it was
not really changed. So
yeah, exactly.
the army's the same. So.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start off with warp time onto the possess bomb. I do need a 6. And that's a 3. Even with a reroll, I can't get a 4+.
Yeah, 4+ reroll.
Do I need to get so close up? Yeah, I'll get close. I'll.
Do you really need it? I don't think so.
So basically, I can't charge you because there's nothing I can charge. There's no stratagems. The only thing you can do charge with is if you played Red Corsairs. So if I don't move, I move my 7 inches up. So it means that my charge
around here.
Yeah,
anyway.
my charge will be a bit longer. Riskier,
just by a couple of inches,
just bits,
and you'll have warp time for the next one. I don't think you need it. I'll be honest; it's a waste. I
am going to try it. I'm going to try it. I do want to put some more pressure. I know how hard tank lines hit me back, and just in case my shooting phase goes badly, like it normally does, I prefer being closer. So I do need a 4 or more on this, and no. So that's my first CP gone, and my first psychic.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, next up I'll do prescience onto the... No, I'll do it onto the Havoc Squad on there. Okay. And that's a 7, that's a pass.
Okay.
And then next thing I'll do is...
-1?
No, feel no pain onto the possess bomb. What's it called? The next one. Next one. Yeah, so 5+ ignore wounds, and I do need a 6 for that, and that's a pass there. So yeah, I believe that's all my psychic phase. I will actually make sure that I measure the range of prescience onto that, see if I could. If I can't get them, I'll probably give them to this Marine squad because he's hitting on 2s anyway.
Yeah, and,
and then I'll move up the possessed, and yeah, we'll catch you back for the shooting phase. See you back now. Here we go, the shooting phase, and just before we cut off, I said that I was going to move the possess bomb again, and I was lying. I failed.
Hey, I tried to warn you.
Yes. And we did measure the 18, and they are within 16 inches actually.
And they've got delightful agonies.
And the spell with delightful agonies, yeah. Yep. This is why Shaggy's here to help me out.
I tried.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start shooting off this Havoc Squad atop of that ruin, and he's going to go into... this Hellhound here. Yep. Why am I shooting the Hellhounds? Because they don't suffer the penalty for shooting. They auto hit, and I do need to survive with the possess bomb as much as possible, meaning that
you want to take them out. I mean, we discussed it, and
battle cannons will have a lot of damage, but things that auto hit me.
Exactly, you've got the protection from the -2. That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Probably. I've got -1 now. I can have a -2, and suddenly I don't have it when Hellhounds are firing at me.
Exactly. So you've got the protection you need there. Take out the Hellhounds. Yeah. That's going to help you a lot.
So I'm having help from my enemy. Have you seen? You can see that he's not playing Cadians.
If it was Cadians, forget it.
He wouldn't be helping me. Okay, so I'm hitting on 3s with these las cannons, and I'm going into the closest. Okay. No, I'm going into the center one. Sorry. So hitting on 3s and no rerolls here. Okay, I do miss with 2. Do I reroll one of these already? Yeah, I'm gonna start re-rolling one of these. Okay, so hitting on 3s, and that's 3 hits. We did say that I was going to use that's what I was missing.
Veterans.
I was going to use Veterans of the Long War.
Yep.
So I do get a +1 to wound. So I'm wounding on 2s.
Is that another CP or 2?
One CP. Veterans of the Long War. So that's 2 wounds. I did get a 1 there.
Of course.
And you do have a 5-up.
Save. Yep.
Save.
So 5-ups. Nope.
No. Do you want to re-roll any of those?
I'm good.
Okay. So D6 damage on these. And that's 7 damage on the first one.
Very good.
Okay. Next up, I will be shooting... Let's do the 8 shots from those Marines into just the infantry in front of them. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
These guys over there.
Yeah, those guys into just this meat shield here in front, capturing the objective. Hitting on 3s. Okay, miss a couple, and my Demon Prince is a bit too further out. And I'm wounding on 3s. Okay, so 4 wounds, no minus on these. Okay, you do get a +1.
Yeah, 4 up 6.
Yeah. Okay.
So just 3 dead.
Okay, so 3 dead there. And next up, before I fire the Leviathan, let me fire these Havocs are going to fire again into the wounded Hellhounds.
I think that's a good choice.
Okay, so 2 shots each, and there's 4 in total. They don't get the -1 for moving. That's one of the rules the Havocs have. And I do have to remember that they're toughness 5. I forgot in my last. Yeah, they are toughness 5.
Oh, okay.
They lost a rule that you could add extra models to the unit, even if you didn't have. Which helped them a lot because you would remove those before you remove the heavy weapons, but they did become tough. That's why they're much bigger and the bigger bases as well.
I think that's really good actually. Toughness 5 is very good.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s here.
Yep.
Okay, 2 misses. And I'm wounding on 4s because your toughness is 4, right?
Toughness is 7. So
toughness is 7, sorry, so 4s to wound.
We got there in the end.
Okay, oh, that's quite good. -1, but you have prepared position, so you don't have a minus.
5, correct?
5, yes.
Okay.
-1.
So 3 ups. So
okay, just one goes through, so is that the wound? Is he down to 5 wounds?
Down to 3.
So down to 3, okay. So next up, I am going to get some extra dice for the Leviathan, and we'll catch you back now. Next up, the Leviathan and its butcher cannons firing. I'm going to actually split fire Shaggy here. So first, one of the butcher cannons will be firing and trying to finish off the Hellhound, which has 11 wounds. 11. It's good that we checked.
Yep.
And then the other butcher cannon is going to fire at this Hellhound just in front of me here. So it is hitting on 2s. And I failed with 1.
Good thing it's in 2s.
Yeah, and this is strength 8, so I'm wounding on 3s. Okay, and that's another good roll. Oh, I love these rolls. These should be good for my feel no pain on my possess. So 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds, Shaggy.
3 up 6.
Yeah, you just have to fail 1 and it's gone.
I do.
Okay. Do you want to actually re-roll that?
Yes, I will actually.
Because that would deny me first strike.
I would.
Okay. Yep. Yes, so prepared positions
it's saved.
Working.
Worked.
Okay.
Was prepared.
And then the other one has to go into this one, as I already allocated the second shots into that. So hitting on 2s again, all hit this time. And I am wounding on 3s. And that's another good roll. Oh, I'm loving how these dice are prepared. I was actually going to change dice to the new ones, but we'll leave that for later on. So loads of colours coming in, guys. If you're interested in dice, make sure you follow us on any of our social medias. We'll be announcing the dice there. Nice. So 8 wounds. Yeah, all hit, all wounds.
So 3s. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 4, that's 8 wounds.
8 wounds.
That's very good.
Very, very good.
Okay, and now I will be using Endless Cacophony for the Marked of Slanesh Havocs. And that's actually 2 CP, so I'm taking down to how many, Shaggy?
3.
3 left already. Okay, I should slow down.
Go for it.
I should slow down.
Go for it.
No, because there's actually quite cool stratagems for Night Lords, which I want to use, but it always happens. Okay, so now, do I get cheeky and split fire? Shaggy nods.
All the way.
So how many wounds does he got left?
3.
He's got 3. That's the wounds out. Because they are immune to morale, aren't they?
From shooting, they're immune to morale. Yes.
Okay, so do I split up?
I would.
Stop it! I need a point.
Okay, but I would. Need a point. Like, personally, I would. Let's be honest. You're hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s.
Yeah, I can't re-roll.
Can't re-roll, but all you need is. Thing is, as well, I've got a 5+ as well.
So. 5+.
It's interesting.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go 3 into the 3 wounded one, the 3 wounds one, and 1 into the 2 wounds one.
Okay.
Whereas that, I think, is a bit more not risking it that much.
Yeah.
Okay. So into the Hellhound with 3 wounds, I'm hitting on 3s.
Yep.
No! Okay, and I'm wounding on
2s.
2s. No! 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 Why?
What?
My dice have been giving me too many good rolls. Oh! I knew it was coming. I could feel it.
It was gonna happen.
Oh, now it's all or nothing on the other one. So hitting on 3s. My God.
I'm gonna go home.
Whoa.
Bye. See you guys. It's been
Oh,
good. Thank you for watching.
No! No first strike.
Oh God, Steven.
Nothing killed. No butcher's bill. Oh. Wow. And we're back. I've gone for a smoke, even though I don't smoke. Yeah, that was crazy. I was telling Shaggy, even if I actually went with the 4 last cannons into 1, I would have still failed. Wow. Anyway, that's the cool bit about 40k.
The dice.
The dice.
It's the dice.
And we've had a little laugh.
I had a good laugh.
My heart has broken.
I've had a good laugh.
Okay, so let's count points.
Yes.
I didn't get any for old school because I didn't get first strike.
No, sir.
Crazy. I didn't get first strike. I didn't get any for butcher's bill because I didn't kill any units and had to kill 2. Now, I didn't get 1 for killing 1.
No, sir. You
Nope.
did not kill
And I've just scored 1 for capturing 1.
You do capture 1.
Yeah, well, no, I do capture 1 at least. And at the moment, I am capturing 3.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think that's good. We are using the ITC app, which is for you, for those that play ITC or planning to play ITC. It's great. So 1 point. Yay.
Yay, well done. Well done, Stephen.
And there you go. On to turn 1 for the Death Korps of Krieg. We go. See you back now. Here we go. Turn 1 for the Death Korps of Krieg. Not a lot of movement as standard for any guard army, but some units have moved and advanced. So he has created a shield wall here, a meat shield wall. I like to say meat shield wall because that's exactly what they are, especially when you play Death Korps of Krieg. So he has advanced with these 2 units, and he has also advanced with this unit atop of this ruin. A bit of shuffling onto this objective on this one from the right, just coming round from this staircase. And just the Hellhounds, I believe, have moved slightly up.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
All 3 of them, and the rest have stayed put, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so basically that's Shaggy's movement. And we can go on to orders, I believe.
Yes,
okay,
orders.
So tell us what's actually happened orders-wise.
Okay, so since these 3 units have advanced, Marshal Karis can do 3 orders.
Okay.
So he's going to do forwards on to the Emperor on the 3 units.
Okay.
That way,
what does that do?
They can shoot after advancing.
After advancing. Okay.
So since they advance, that's perfect. Then we've got the Marshal on the horse, which is my Warlord. He is going to do Unto Death, I think it's called.
Okay, just explain what it does.
Basically turns the las guns into pistol 2.
Okay.
So instead of being rapid fire 1, they're now pistol 2, meaning that I've got my 2 shots
even
at 25
though you are
range.
not in rapid fire range.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So there you have it. No psychic phase. Movement over. Orders have been done. On to the shooting phase we go. Catch you back now. Okay, here we go. Laser Rapier Destroyer. First of 2, firing through this corridor underneath this arch onto the Leviathan onto the other side. Okay, so is it 1 shot only?
It's 1 shot.
Hitting on 4s, right?
Hitting on 4s.
Okay, let's do this.
Nope.
That's a 1.
Yep.
Second one? The second one on the other side, okay, is a 2. Do you want to reroll any of those?
No, let's keep some rerolls.
Okay, yeah, you do have the battle cannons and stuff. If
so
you want to fire into
we'll fire the battle cannons.
Okay.
We'll fire the first battle cannon into here.
Yep.
And the heavy bolter into the
possess bomb. Is this the relic one firing first?
No.
No, the relic one is the one with the white stripe here, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, and we'll actually fire the heavy bolter into these guys up.
Into there,
yeah. Okay, so 2d6. So that's 7. 6, 7. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And wounding on 4s.
Yeah, strength 8, toughness 8.
So 2 at -2.
2 at -2. So I have a 2-up save, so up to 4-ups. 2 4-ups. That's
Excellent.
good. Why didn't I get these rolls before? I'm going to be like that all game. Every time I roll more than a 3, I'm going to be saying it.
What I'll do is I'll spend 1 CP for Vengeance for Cadia.
Okay. What does that do?
Reroll to hit and to wound.
Okay.
Or for 1 unit. So
you do have to do the heavy
bolter first, yeah. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
You don't reroll 1s? Because you put fire and smoke onto
them.
Onto them.
Okay. The second one with the relic battle cannon.
And have you done this? Is this the Cadian thing?
No.
Vengeance
for Cadia. Yeah, onto the relic battle cannon.
Okay, and you can do it on any units?
Any unit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay,
So
7.
Do
you want to reroll that one?
Command point,
okay.
The 1. Change your dice. There we go.
Very nice.
See, changing dice helps. 6,
okay, and these are hitting on 3s?
Hitting on 3s, rerolling. So, good thing I'm rerolling.
Is this against chaos only or against
chaos
anything? Only chaos.
Yeah. That's what you get for blowing up the planet. And wounding on 4s.
Okay. That's a good roll.
And reroll the 1 and the 3.
Yeah. Oh, not looking good.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay, so 6 there already. Need 1 more dice. And that's 7. And these are -2, right?
These are -2.
Yeah, so again, 4-ups.
Yep. Good roll.
That's a good roll again on my behalf.
Yep.
2 ones do go through, so that's 6 damage onto him already, taking him down to 8 wounds.
Perfect.
Okay. Now the heavy bolter, what was the target? Sorry, I missed that. Into these guys again here. Okay.
Reroll. And then 3s. 2 wounds with -1.
-1, they are in cover, so they ignore that. Back to 3-ups. Oh, 2 dead, and they are 1 wound each. I'm not going to reroll anything, so I will be taking, obviously, the champion and one of them. Yeah. What did you hit? Did you wound on 4s? Because I am toughness 5.
Oh, it's true.
I think you rolled.
I might not have rolled 4s.
Shall we check?
We can check.
We can check.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll check and we'll carry on the shooter phase. We checked. And it was all fine. So he rolled a 4 and a 6, meaning that it was fine. It's something that you forget. You know, with toughness 5, you do forget.
Happens.
Okay, so what's the next unit that's firing?
The next unit that will fire the
pistol.
I think we're just going to go straight into the Hellhounds.
Okay, you don't want to do any small fire first? Get out of the way, because you can do them, right? Because they're definitely shooting into them. Yeah, let's do that and take it out of the way, because that's something that we normally forget when we get carried away with the bigger tanks.
Okay, so hitting on 4s, and then I'll fire a crack grenade into them as well.
With the grenade launcher. Yeah. Okay.
So take these out, and wounding on 5s. So just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound. 3-ups. They don't have a minus, right?
No.
Okay, so 3-up save. And that's 1 dead Marine. That's a good shot. So I'll take the one at the very back on the crates.
And crack. Misses.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Yep. So now we go into the big tanks.
We go into the Hellhounds. Yep.
Okay.
So the first Hellhound.
Both Lemon Russes have fired already, haven't they?
Yes.
Okay, I'm happy about that. Okay, so first Hellhound.
First Hellhound into them. 2d6, and we'll do the heavy bolts up here.
Okay. So that's the only thing. So there's not going to be a lot of things shooting at them at the moment. So there's no point in actually using I think it's called Midnight Clad. Yeah, I believe that's it. So basically, if something's shooting at a unit of infantry, I do get a +/- more.
Okay.
But at the moment, it's not worth it, especially as the heavy bolters will be going into other units.
Yep.
So I'm not going to spend it at the moment.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So Flamer, 2d6. That's 10.
Yep.
4 and 1. So they've hit already, and they're wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s, okay.
And that is that many.
Okay, how many is that?
That would be 3, 6, 7 at -1.
-1. Okay, so I do have a 3-up save. So 4-ups. Are they damage 1?
Damage 1.
Okay, so I do have 3 ignore wounds on 5s. No, so that's 1 dead and 1's on 1 wound. I will be getting them from the back, so I'll just take that one off and just put 1 in the back there. Yeah,
okay, perfect.
Okay, heavy bolter. Firing into...
6s.
Yeah, because
I moved.
You moved and you are on 2 wounds remaining.
Nope.
Okay.
Next,
Hellhound.
Hellhound, the same thing over here.
Okay. The other wounded one, right? Okay.
6, 7. On 3s. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 wounds this time.
Okay.
-1.
So 4-ups. At least it's -1. So okay, so 3 go through, and then 5 ups. Okay, so 1's dead, and 1 back on 1 wound.
So 1 dead. 1 wound. So
for those of you who are saying why I'm ignoring the wounds, it's because of Delightful Agonies, which I casted on them. And the last, and the Heavy Bolter, sorry.
Nothing.
6s as well, nothing. Yep. And then for the last one, he's fresh, isn't he?
He's nice and fresh.
This one. Okay.
So just 6. 2, 4, 6, 3s. Ooh, so only 3 wounds.
3 wounds. 2 go through, and then 5 ups. No, that's another 1 dead, and another 1 spread onto with 1 wound. And so I believe that's 3 dead, isn't it? Yeah, that's 3 down. Not bad.
Dead. Okay, and the Heavy Bolter.
Yeah,
heading on
Heavy
4s.
Bolter into the same target, into the Havocs.
No.
No.
Okay.
Because of the toughness 5. Okay. Anything else you want to fire? Or do you want to have a think about?
We will fire the front squad first.
Okay. So these are the normal troops.
Yep.
Okay.
So that would be 18. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, because you've got 9 on the pistol. Does the pistol have that? You do have a grenade launcher here as well.
There's a grenade launcher, but there's no pistol. The sergeant can take a las gun for the Death Korps.
Okay, so 18 shots, and you're going obviously into the possessed one.
Yeah.
Now, you probably will be shooting with the. I do need to save as many as possible. You're hitting on 4s right at the moment?
At the moment, hitting on 4s -1 already.
So 5s, and you're wounding on 5s.
Yes.
I won't do it right now.
Okay. So
if maybe you do the but these will go into there.
They will be
because that's their short range, aren't they? And they're damage 2, which is quite scary. Yeah, I'll use it. I'll use it now because it's silly of not using it now.
Yeah, might as well.
So in Midnight Clad, I was saying that I was saying that to DC constantly, and I would go ha 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 like a vampire. And he says, "Why are you vampire there?" I'm playing Night Lords with half vampire. So
true.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
1 CP spent there, taking me down to 2.
Yep.
And here we go. Las guns into the possessed one.
Okay, so hitting now on 6s.
Yes, sir. Because the other guys hit on 3s, right?
They hit on 3s, yes. So 2 hits, 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay, so no AP, so 3 up, and that's a pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Crack.
And crack, yep.
Miss.
Okay.
Okay.
And now we can go into the, what they call engineers.
Engineers.
Yeah. Both units are in range, and they're range 12, right? 12. We did check that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just need to, I'll check the last 3 guys. Maybe they're out of range.
Okay.
But we'll start with
this one, then we'll cut off and we can measure. So yeah, are you going, because you said there's 2 types of ammunition. You're going for the always wound on 2s.
If I go for the always wounds on 2s,
they get hot.
Yes, and I die. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to be going for that, even though they are damage 2.
So what's the other one?
The other one is just strength 4, no damage 1.
Damage 1, no AP or anything.
Shall we risk it?
I think
we should risk it.
You need to take these guys out. Like, anytime I go through damage, damage 2 as well. It's now or never. They're going to be on you next turn.
Exactly.
So is it 1 shot each, or is it assault 2?
Assault 2.
Assault 2. Okay. So hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
That's not very good.
Nope.
Shaggy, it's good that you ordered new dice.
Well, not really. Someone has a -2. What do you want me to do about it? And wounding on 2s. That would be 3
ones, obviously.
3 ones.
Okay. So 3 wounds and no minus on these?
No minus.
No minus.
Sorry, I think there's a -1.
Okay, do you want to check that?
Yeah.
Check that, and we'll measure. We'll also measure the range of these guys, and then we'll catch you back for the last squad. And we're back, and it's good that we're back. Probably some of you are raging of how we actually did this. We should have. It's good that we cut off. We should have done each guy separately because he has 2 shots, and there is a possibility of him blowing up.
Yep.
And then we remember that I do have a -2, meaning that he would have been getting hot in 1s, 2s, and 3s, dying on 1s, 2s, and 3s. So Shaggy has decided to actually not use the normal profile.
Yep.
And I'm happy to go with that because we did so many mistakes.
Yeah.
That it's good to actually do that. So sorry guys, And here we go now. They are strength 4, so they will be wounding on 4s, hitting on 5s.
So I'll take all these out.
Okay, so
Minus
3
2
hits, and now wounding on 4s.
So
that's one wound. And I do have my 3-up save.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go, and that's a save. So we finally got to that. And then we measure these guys, and there's 2 of them. No, there's only 1 of them.
One at the back.
One on the back that
take 2 dice off.
Is out of range. So same as before, hitting on 5s, wounding on 4s. Hopefully, a couple of more hits here. Okay, so that's 4. I see. I think that's 4. Do you reroll or anything? No.
Nope.
Yeah, we do need a Yarrick in here. In the castle. Okay, that's better. That's 3 wounds. So let's see how this goes. 3 ups, and I believe there's 1-on-1 wound, isn't there?
There is.
Okay, so 3 ups. Okay, so 2 wounds there. I do have
Endless Cacophony?
Yeah, no, Endless Cacophony.
No, Endless Cacophony. Delightful Agonies.
Yes.
There we go.
So 5 ups. No, so 1's dead.
Yep.
Losing the last wound there.
That's it.
And so that's 4 dead in total. You're 3 there, and I did remove 1, which is over here. And now we can go on to the last units. Are they in range?
They are, the front guys are in range of these guys over here. So just 3 cheeky shots.
Okay, do you want to do that? Because we also have the bombards and the quad launchers to do.
So just 3 shots. So 2 hits.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound. Onto the Marines, 3-up save, and that's a save. If you want to do... Sorry?
2-up save.
2-up. You went into the Havocs.
Yes, into the Havocs,
what we will do is we'll shoot the bombard, and then these guys have a lot of hits to do, so we'll roll for how many hits there is, so people know how many hits there is, and then we'll cut off for off camera.
I think that's a very good idea.
So let's do the bombard first.
So I will be firing into the Havocs.
Into the last 3. The heavy bolts obviously can't see anything that is in range.
Unless we want to count that guy over there.
The dead soul here. Okay, so bombard firing into the last 3 Havocs on this ruin here. Shaggy quickly checking his stats.
Let's make sure that we didn't get anything wrong this time.
Okay.
So 2d6.
Yep.
So that's 7. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay,
so that's 2
hits.
And wounding on
6, right? So 3's to wound.
So that's 1.
Only 1 wound. Minus?
Minus.
Actually, I believe it's 2.
2. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 dead. Is it damage?
D3.
It doesn't matter anyway, because it's just 1 wound. So that's another las cannon removed from there. Now, what we'll do is we'll roll for how many shots all the quad launchers have. And then we'll do the rest off camera, the hits, the wounds.
Good choice.
So what's the target of these 3 first?
Those 3, I think we're going to go into the unit over here.
Of Havocs up on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just see how many hits there is. So first one is, just roll all the dice. So another 4 there, and then another 4 from the third one. So quickly
That's
count.
a lot. That's 6, 12, 18, 23, 28, 32, 35, 38, 41, 44,
46, 47, 48 from the first unit, which will be going into the Havocs. And then do you want to roll for how many these guys will have? So 48 from the first one, I'll remember that, don't worry. Okay. And then, what's the target of those guys?
The 2 las cannons.
The 2 las, everything into the 2 las cannons?
Everything into the 2 las cannons.
You sure?
Want him to die.
Okay, fine, that's fine, yeah. You do have Butcher's Bill as well, don't you? So, you do want to remove 2 units.
So that's first one, second one, and third one.
Okay.
So that is 6, 12, 18. 18. That is 28, 32.
Yeah.
35, 36, 37, 38, 42.
This maths.
46 and 50.
50. Okay, so 50 shots into the Havocs there and 48 into the other Havocs. What we'll do all the hits, all the wounds, and I will roll for my saves on camera. We'll catch you back now. Here we go. First one, the 50 shots that landed onto the 2 Havocs on that side. 17 wounds in total. No AP, so I do have 2 up. So hoping for no ones.
There's 1.
There's 3.
Yeah,
so
okay.
that unit is wiped out. Even with a reroll, that unit was wiped out. So no less cannons. Ouch. Okay, and then 18 wounds onto the lesser shot ones into the Havocs just in front of Shaggy and in front of myself. 2 ups. And that's only 1. So that's good. I will be taking the champion, obviously. Off. And I believe that concludes your turn. 1.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So any leadership tests? That unit is wiped off, so I don't need to do any leadership tests there. I've lost, how many have I lost? 4 in total. My leadership is actually 8, I believe. So I do have to roll.
You do have to roll.
I use the leadership of the Dark Apostle, which is 9.
So even with 4 dead, you could on a 6 lose.
Yeah, on a 6 lose. So I do have to roll for that.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah, I won't re-roll that. I need those command points. Anyway, when I cut off, I'll make sure that my leadership is 8. If not, I will remove 1 from play. Do you have to do? You don't do any leadership. And I haven't lost any. I've just lost 1, which is fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
So yeah, that's it. Even though I do give minus leadership for my units, you don't suffer anything. So yeah, there you go. End of turn 1. Points wise, you did kill 1 unit, so you didn't get a Butcher's Bill because you've just killed 1 unit.
Did not.
You did get
1. I hold 1. I killed more because you didn't kill any.
No.
But you hold more.
I hold more.
Yep.
What's the? I need to grab 4, don't I? I need to grab 4 objectives
for the bonus objective. Yes.
Objective, so I don't get that.
Nope.
You do get 1 for first strike.
Yeah, I do get 1 for old school.
And that's it. The other one's at the end. Your
ground control is
at the end. So what's the score at the moment?
At the moment, we are 4-2.
4 points for Shaggy to my 2. So you get first strike, score something, kill something, and kill 4 on you. My pathetic turn. Sorry, guys. Okay, we'll catch you back. End of movement for the children of the Neverborn. See you back now. Movement over for the Night Lords. Moving up towards the gun line now. Really close.
Munch time.
Okay, so a lot of movement. Reserves have also come in. So I'm going to take you through this. So the Possessed Bomb has moved up. They're 7 inches. The 2 characters, the Demon Prince on one side and the Sorcerer just in there. You can see the wingspan open there. Moved up the 12 inches. And then this Marine squad have actually stayed put to get the double shots for Bolter Discipline. And then this unit had to move up to get into range of this, so I've just moved up slightly, still capturing that objective on that side. And then for the reserves, I do have my jump pack Lord coming in on this side, on this right flank, and then as Night Lords do, flanking both sides. Surprisingly, I've put out the drill, comes out from the ground on this side, on this left flank. I haven't disembarked the troops or the Exalted Champion, I've just left the drill by itself for now. And then yes, everything else has stayed put. The Dark Apostle has moved up, now about to go up those stairs into the center temple here, and the Leviathan is still in range, so hasn't moved. First thing I have to do, again on camera, Benediction of Darkness into the Possessed Bomb. So here we go. Is a 4, so that's passed, so -1 onto the Possessed. And now we start doing the psychic spells. So, prescience onto the Havoc squad. No, actually, yeah, he's going to be out of range, actually.
18 inches?
18 inches, yes. He's out, isn't
just
he?
Out, yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll put prescience onto the Possessed Bomb, because they can hit onto in combat. So here we go. Need a 7. That's a 7.
Perfect.
And now I'm going to go Delightful Agonies onto them again from the Demon Prince. That's a pass. And Warp Time, the all-important Warp Time, onto the Possessed Bomb again, needing a 6. And that's a pass as well. So very good starts to my turn 2. we'll move all the possessed bomb up another 7 inches, and then we'll see you back for the shooting phase.
Shooting.
See you back now. Here we go, the shooting phase, and as you can see, the possessed have now moved another 7 inches towards Death Korps of Krieg lines. And into the shooting phase we go now.
Yep.
Plasma pistol, starting it all off. Plasma pistol.
Overcharging, obviously.
No, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. So plasma pistol into obviously the quad launchers.
Yep.
They are the closest target, so I cannot target the crew. Hitting on 2s is a hit, and strength 7, toughness 7, force to wound. That's a wound -3. No, what's your save anyway?
I think it's a 3-up save.
Okay.
Not a 4-up save.
Okay, do you want to go check in that while I get some more dice? So 1 wound's done onto the quad launchers, and I believe they have 6 wounds each, Shaggy?
4-up save, so I wouldn't
so, okay, so you wouldn't have had to save. How many wounds do they have?
6.
6, so down to 5 on one of them. Okay, quickly moving on to the other flank here, I've got the drill. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire everything into, obviously, again, the quad launchers, because the crewmen I can't target. So D3 melter shots first. 2 shots, and I do hit on 3s. 2 hits, and I wound on 3s because I strength 8. Obviously gets 2 2s. And then I've got the Volkites, which is 8 shots, so 6, 7, and 1 more, and these I hit on 4s because they are heavy, and I've just come out from the ground, so I'm moving. Hitting on 4s. Okay. And strength 5, so I am wounding on 5s. 3 wounds, no minus on these, so you do get your 4-up saves. No, and these are damage to a pop, so 1's down to 2 wounds. Next up, I've got these Marines firing into this unit's of Death Korps of Krieg. They haven't moved, meaning I do get 18 shots coming in from there. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A couple more. 16, 17, 18 shots. Hitting on 3s. Oh, roll these, and then I'll roll these. Take off these wounds, these hits, and then I wound on these. Okay, that's some good shooting. So Shaggy, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds onto the troops, the infantry troops here. No minus in these. 11? 11, yep. You do have a 4-up or 5-up? 5-up. Okay, so that's not bad actually. That's another 4 there. 6. So 7, no? Is it 6 dead? 6 okay, dead. 6 dead. I think there's 7 there.
There's 7.
Okay, so 1 still remaining, and no leadership has to be taken there. Okay, next up, let's start firing. Let's do the autocannons on top of that ruin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cheeky, and I'm going to try and blow up the 2 tanks this time, hopefully, with a bit more luck. So 2 Havocs into the 2 wounded, 2 wounds 1, and 2 Havocs into this one here. Okay. I will be using Veterans of the Long War, okay. So they will be wounding on 3s, and I'm down to 1. See, will I use that? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it.
If you're going to fire them, you might as well.
Okay, so hitting on 3s into the 2 wounds 1, and wounding on 3s. Okay, 3 wounds -1, so 4-up saves. And no, does he blow up?
Let's see.
These blow up?
4-up.
Okay.
Yeah, blows up. Okay.
He blows up anyway. I don't think it's a 4-up. I think that's the other type of Hellhound.
No, it's these blow up on a 4-up. The problem is the wording. It says it blows up on a 6 +2.
Yeah, but I know, but I still think those are the Death Korps of Krieg ones, which are different.
I'll let you read it.
Okay.
I'll let you read it.
Anyway, well, that was a 6, so
that was a 6
Do you want to reroll that?
No, because I'm pretty sure it's a 4-up. So no, it's okay.
Okay. No, that's okay.
Okay.
So we do have to do the damage, but we'll leave that for later on. Let me finish it off. So I'm going to go into these now. Hitting on 3s, that's 2 misses, and wounding on 3s, 2 wounds. You do have to fail both for me to actually kill it.
No.
One does go through.
Yep.
So down to one wound remaining. What else shall we shoot? Okay, so let's start with the Leviathan then. I will have to go.
Do you want to see the wounds first from the explosion? And then maybe that might change your mind on what you shoot at?
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Yeah?
Let's do that, yeah. Okay, it's good that Shaggy stopped me there because firstly, he was right, he's always right.
I tried to be, but it was God.
It was a 4+, and then it's D6, D3 mortal wounds to any unit within 6 inches, which is crazy. So he's basically dead.
Yes.
But we'll go into that later on. So let's start rolling.
Yes. So
I'll roll for my possessed first.
Okay.
So D3 on them is 2, so that means 1 is dead. I do have, I do ignore them on 5s. No, so that's 1 dead. I'll just remove the one at the very back here. And then let's start doing the rest. So this unit here in the front
3
is 3. Okay, so 3 are removed.
Whoop.
And then 3 engineers, or D3 engineers, 2. Okay, so 2 engineers removed. And now we go into this Hellhound in the back.
1.
Just 1, so it's down to 10. And now these are 2 separate units.
Yeah.
So we do have to do the rapier first. Just 1, and then if you roll a more than
a 3.
Yes, if you roll a 3 or more, that means that the rapier is removed because that's the 2 units there. So yeah, that's the rapier removed because it is a blast. I think we're doing it right.
It's a blast.
It's a blast, so it captures everybody, even if it's not the closest. It's like characters.
Exactly.
So that means that these 2 are removed, meaning that the rapier is also removed.
Yep.
Okay, let's carry on. So we've got the lemon rust next.
3.
3, and I believe that's it, right? Oh, the character.
2.
Okay, 2 on him. Okay, and now let's see if he blows up.
Yes.
Because we can carry on doing that.
4 up.
Yep. No.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to mark all the wounds.
Yes.
And then catch you back to carry on some shooting. Finally, after so many good fireworks display,
oh yes,
we can carry on our shooting phase. So these Marines firing into this squad of infantry just on top of those staircase, hitting on 3s. Okay, that's a miss as well, and wounding on 3s. That's 4 wounds.
We'll take 3, 4, I think, without outside the cover.
3, only 3.
So we'll do 3. So those 3 are dead, and then 4 up.
4 up, yeah.
Saved. On a 6.
So just 3 are removed.
Perfect.
And then lastly, we'll go all the way to this side now, and we'll shoot the last unit, I believe, that I can actually fire at. Is the Hellforged Leviathan, and he will be going into the last Hellhound there at the end. So he's going to go with everything into them. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it this time, Shaggy. We all learned. I learned my lesson last time. Well, it was actually wasn't even a lesson. Well, it actually wasn't even a lesson. It was like just poor rolls.
You'll never learn.
So hitting on 2 still. And we'll take this one, and this one. And wounding on 3s. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds minus 1, so 4 ups. And you do have 10 wounds remaining after the blast. So just 2, just failed 2, so 4 wounds there. And yeah, that concludes my shooting phase. Everything has shot, including the drill on this side. So on to the charge phase we go.
Sounds good.
We'll catch you back now. Here we go, charge phase, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to charge with the possessed bomb. I'm just going to charge into this lonely guy here, and then obviously I'm going to try and tag these tanks here. So I'm going to start off with that.
Okay.
Do you want to do the overwatch for that guy?
So no hits.
Okay, so charge is a 5. I believe I can probably still tag one of the tanks.
Should be able to tag at least one.
So I'll keep that. I won't re-roll that. Next, I'm gonna go. He's gonna roll into this squad here.
Okay.
So some
So
more
no hits.
again.
And grenade, crit grenade.
Yeah.
Hits. Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. Okay. Next, I'm going to go...
Do you want to charge?
Yes, I would actually like to charge. Well, that's a 12, so he's definitely in.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do off camera is he's going to charge into these quad launchers, which is a lot of attacks.
That's a lot.
And then my Lord is going to go into these quad launchers, and I'm going to use my last CP for Raptor Strike, which means 3d6 charge. So I'll do my charges on camera, and then we'll get back to you with all the wounds, if any. So he's definitely in.
Yep.
Didn't even need that extra dice. And then he needs a 9. And doesn't make it. So yeah, we'll do all the shots off camera.
Yep.
And we'll catch you back now. And we're back. And the units have been moved forward. So 7 inches up. So I have been able to move this way. And then moving on to, what was it? Oh, this side, he's moved up and he's actually got all these wounds. Shaggy did use 1 CP for Vengeance for Cadia, so he could actually reroll all hits and all wounds. And I believe I've got 14 dice here?
13.
13. I do have a 2-up save, so 2 ups. Loses 2 wounds, so he is down to 3 wounds remaining, or something at least. And then on this side, 2 wounds onto the drill that didn't make the charge, 3-up saves, does lose a wound there. Okay, so I'll just put a wound here, and I'll just put a dice on this side, which is 3 remaining here. Okay, so first of all, I will be moving these towards the closest, so they will move up, he will move up, and this moving his 3 inches was fine to actually tag. He was equal distance, so he will move this way, and then everything will just move towards the closest, which is this way. And I will be tagging these guys as well, even though they're probably going to be dead from the Demon Prince. So that looks about right. So yeah, first of all, I will be attacking with the Demon Prince. Demon Prince has 7 attacks, plus 1 for hateful assault.
Hateful assault
instead of shock assault. Let's not get a heretic. Let's not be a heretic. And so 7 attacks. So I've got 6, 7, plus 1 for shock assault is 8, plus 1 for intoxicating elixir. I think it's called.
The relic.
It's the relic. And then I get D3 extra for my Warlord traits. Which is just 1 more. So there you have it. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, 1 death to the False Emperor before I actually forget.
And
they shout at me and they comment on me. Oh, there you go. No hit. And now I
wound on 2s.
Wound on 2s, don't I? Yes, I do wound on 2s.
Gonna be more than strength 6.
Yeah, I do wound on 2s. So these are misses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dead guardsmen. Does that remove the units?
Minus?
Minus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 7. No? Yeah, so one spare wound.
One spare.
Okay, next up I will be doing my Chaos Lord, and he will be getting his 5 attacks on the other side into the quad launchers. Hitting on 3s because the Thunder Hammer gives a -1, and I do re-roll. I do re-roll 1s, and I don't get. I think I failed 2 2s, right?
I think you failed 2.
Yeah, I failed. I think I've moved 1 of them.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. You failed 3. You re-rolled 1.
Yeah, which is a hit, and I don't get Death to a False Emperor because I have a -1 to my. Okay, and now I am strength 8, so I'm wounded on 3s. 2 wounds at -3, so you don't get a save. Damage 3 each, so 1 is removed from play. Okay, and lastly, all the possessed will be going obviously into this guy only because I can't actually attack the tanks.
Stop rolling.
Yeah,
start rolling.
I just have to make sure that I do this right. So they would get the number of attacks. They would get 2 attacks each, plus 1 for
charging,
hateful
assault,
I would be exploding on fires because I got prescience on them. So yeah, that's one dead guardsman. So let's not waste time.
I think he could take you. I think he can take you.
It is possible. It is possible.
Yeah.
But he is removed from play.
Yeah.
And now Shaggy, you can start attacking back if you want. Because there is a couple of units attacking back. So I would have actually, piled in into both units.
Okay.
Or I would have now piled in anyway with my consolidation. So you can attack with them.
Yes.
Do they have 2 attacks each for being
I will
engine?
check on them,
Okay.
and I need to remove that battery, and I need to check on their attacks as well.
Okay, so we can catch you back now. Okay, we're back and we checked again. It's Forge World and all their bad ruling.
No, it's just a different army.
Yeah.
Or it's slightly different army. It's just a lot of different bits and bobs. The carriages, they don't have attacks.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. They can't be moved either. So they're staying in combat.
Okay.
Which, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, at least you can move the guardsmen forward and then charge in.
Charge in, why not? Yeah. Get some kicks off. And we'll start attacking over here.
They do blow up, don't they?
Yes,
That's
sorry.
something else we realized. So on a 6-up, it does blow up.
Nope.
No. And now we go on to these engineers. I used to say this in last report, remember?
This is incredible. It says engineers.
Engineers.
Honestly.
Okay, so...
hitting on 3s.
Perfect.
Okay. And wounding on...
Yeah, toughness 6.
So 6s. Nope, nothing. Okay, tanks.
Tanks, yeah, so these 2 are tagged in.
Yeah, so hitting on 6s. And the next one... there we go. Done.
Okay.
Nice and quick.
So that concludes my turn. Shall we score?
Scoring.
Shall we score? So I did get Butcher's Bill because I've actually killed 6 units this turn. 2 Hellhounds, the Rapier and the crew that counts as 2, and 2 units of Guardsmen. Taking me. So I just need to kill 2 basically to get Butcher's Bill.
Yeah.
I do get Recon because I've got 1 on every corner. Yeah.
Yep.
And I am scoring 1.
Yeah, you're scoring
one. And I do have the bonus for getting 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've killed something.
Indeed you did.
So quite a good turn compared to first 2 turn.
Very good turn.
So on to Shaggy's turn 2 we go. Difficult because I've already hit his lines, but there is a lot of units that can actually fire back and are quite powerful. So let's see what actually happens in his turn 2. We'll catch you back now. And here we go, turn 2 for Shaggy. What have you actually moved?
Everything. No. So I moved the guardsmen up around there so that they would be ready to charge in.
Okay.
Then they stayed where they were.
Yep, no leadership here, guys. Just a reminder, they do not suffer leadership from casualties in the shooting phase. You've fallen back with this unit of engineers.
Yeah, yes I did.
And you've obviously fallen back with the 2 lemon russes because you really don't want to have them in combat.
Not really. We'll see about next edition. And then that's it really. Let's get shooting.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's get shooting. So orders first. We're going to get back in the fight on this unit here.
Okay.
Then we're going to use bring it down on this unit, which is reroll 1s to wound.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it really.
Do these do anything? No, because they can't really have.
No, because they can't.
The order of smoke is just once, right? Because you can only pop smoke once.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, into the shooting phase we can go.
Okay, so we'll do the unit that fell back first.
Okay, into obviously the Demon Prince, which is the closest target.
Yeah, so...
and he's my Warlord as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll do them separately.
Okay.
So the first one... because I will be using the getting hot, so...
so 1's dead.
Yeah, but he does hit. Both hits. 1 dead. That's 1,
2 deads for now.
3, 4... Oh, he's double dead.
Double dead.
And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7...
1 more, no?
8.
Okay, and 4 dead, right?
Yeah, we got 1, 2,
3 dead.
3 dead.
Okay.
Okay, so that unit 3 are dead.
Okay, do you want to remove the 3 before we actually forget? And then you wound on 2s, right?
Then I wound on 2s.
Okay.
Because he's not a vehicle.
Yes.
Very nice.
Nice, 1 miss, and so that's how many?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so 10 in my hand. Wow.
Oh, it's like
3
it's meant to be.
3 up saves.
Cool. It's a good roll. Good roll, Stephen. Very good.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds. The damage 2, right?
Let me just make a quick check because I would like to say yes.
I believe they were. I remember them.
Say yes. Guess what? I'm saying yes.
Yes, they are. They don't get a -1, 2 when falling back or anything with that order, right?
No. Even though you ask me every game.
So Shaggy, guess what? That's a kill, and that's Slay the Warlord for your old school.
I'm loving it.
Secondary.
I'm loving it.
Cool. That's a good start.
That's a good start to my turn.
That's a good start.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we'll just pack up from here.
I win.
Yay.
Okay, let's carry on.
Carrying on, rapier into the
Yeah, Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Okay, let's see if it hits this time.
He does.
Does hit.
Strength 10.
Strength 10, 3's 2 wound.
Oh, 12 I think it is.
Oh, that's a 1.
I'm going to spend my last CP
Last
because why
CP
not?
to re-roll that 1. Okay.
Wounds.
That's a wound.
So I think it's
5 up.
-4.
Yeah, 5 up and vulnerable save. No, goes through. I do not have any command
Okay,
points.
so
actually,
the way it works, we roll a dice. On a 3 to a 5, it's 2d6.
on a
On a
6,
6, it's 3d6.
Okay, let's do this.
Come on, 6.
Okay, so it's
2d6.
2d6.
So I need at least an 8.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
Just enough. Wow. Okay, so does he explode? No, he doesn't. But that's another very good kill from the rapier. Wow! Out of nowhere, the Leviathan is also removed from play. We'll catch you back for the next unit. Okay, here we go. More engineers firing now into the possessed bomb. -1 to hit for Benediction of Darkness. Do you want to use the gets hot shots?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going all out here.
Yeah, you do have to
Okay.
roll out. Actually.
So 1s and 2s will kill me.
Yes, 1s and 2s will kill you. And
So-
you're hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, yes.
Okay,
So that's
so
one
one dead.
1 dead.
That's 3 hits.
Let's just keep rolling. That's a miss.
Misses.
That's hit.
Yep.
And another couple of hits. That's another dead. So that's 2 dead for now.
Mhm.
Cool. Cool. So that is 3 dead. Not
Okay,
bad.
so let's remove the 3 before we actually forget. And then remove the 3s, which are misses.
Yep. It's not bad.
Okay, and then
I'm
choose
happy
2
with that.
wounds.
Happy with that. Happy with that.
Yeah,
Choose rerolling
very
ones.
We want 1 for bring it down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
how many is that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Okay, I've got 9 in my hand, so I'll roll 2 after that. So no minus or 3 ups. And that's 3 dead, but I do get the...
And
I do have to roll 3 more.
2 more.
2 more, I said, okay. So 2 more. So that's 1 more, and now I'll start doing these
Separately, yeah.
separately.
So you got 4 that would die, so you need to
4 that die, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 at
So
a time.
2 at a time. So that's 1
One
dead.
dead.
That's 1 on 1 wound.
Yeah.
That's him dead.
Yeah.
And the last one, so that's 2 dead for now. 3 dead.
That's good.
Okay, so we'll remove
I like that.
these 3 from the back. And what's next? You do have these thud guns here on this side. You do have the Hellhound still. You do have the Bombard. And you do have this unit. So what units are you going to choose next?
Let's go for the Hellhound. Why not?
Hellhound. Okay. Firing again into the possessed.
Yep, 2d6. 8, 9. 6, 8, 9. So wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So that's 5 wounds.
Is that 5 wounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
-1.
Minus.
2 might be.
Is it minus? I think it's -1.
I think it's -1.
So 4 up. So 4 pass, 1 goes through, damage 1.
Yeah.
1 wound on 1 of them. Okay.
Okay.
Not bad. We do have the heavy bolter. Same target, right?
Yeah, same target. Let's try and kill him off. So no hits on that.
Okay. What's next?
What's next? I think we'll go for.
Does he have a Laspistol or something?
No,
Warlord?
I think he might have like a spear or something. I'll check now.
Okay.
So I'll fire the guardsman.
Yep.
We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Into the Marines?
Yeah, into
the Care Space Marines.
So
Okay.
4s. and 5s. Just one.
Just one. That's a save.
Excellent. And I think we will do the guns, the last quad launchers.
These quad launchers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just remember guys, these are not there. This is just my dead pile.
So we'll do the quad launchers into these guys. Let's see how much I can take off.
Okay, and so
then
do you want to do the bombard first? Well, because you don't know.
Yeah, because if not, I want to use the bombard to try and take out these guys because it ignores cover. So
okay, okay, so let's do that. Let's do the how many shots?
Yeah,
let's count the shots again on camera.
So that's 1.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 plus 12 is 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 shots, guys. So we will do the hits and the wounds off camera, and we'll catch you back for the save rolls. Here we go, 14 wounds onto the possessed in the middle. We also fired the las guns as well, just to make sure. So those of you at home who are thinking about it, we have also included that. So here we go, 3 up saves because they don't have a minus. Okay, so a couple of fails here, and now I do have 5 up. Ignore them. Okay, so that's another 1, 2, and 3 because 1's on 1 wound. So 3 more dropped now. Not looking good. Let's see what happens next. Onto the bombard. Who is he firing at? Is he firing into the possessed, trying to take them out?
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna have to.
Okay. So 2d6 shots.
2d6 shots. 8.
Okay.
Yes. 5s.
Yep. 5s to wounds.
Not bad. 5s to hit.
5s to hit. Sorry.
3s to. So that is 3 wounds at -2.
3 wounds. Let's do this. So 5 ups and then damage D3, right?
First one is 1.
1.
Second one
is a
3.
fail, and second one is a 3. So that's another one dead.
Yeah. You did the feel no pain?
Yeah, that's what the feel no pain. So yeah, that's one dead.
Okay.
And I think that finishes off.
That finishes off my turn.
Will you have any charges?
Yeah. Why?
Will you?
No, I don't think so.
Because you were thinking of charging him.
I was thinking of charging
your Warlord, but that's giving me Warlords.
Yeah,
for
quite
free.
easily. So no.
Okay. So
I'll make you work for it.
Let's count points. Let's count points.
Let's count points. Yes.
Okay. I do have to do leadership here on this possessed bomb actually.
Yep.
Because I have lost 6. My leadership is 8. So I have a 2 up save now. So.
So how many died?
6 have died.
6
so
plus
2
5 is 11. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 3.
3 more dead.
Don't mind that.
Oh no.
Oh, too bad you don't have a reroll.
Okay, so only 4 left.
That's not bad.
Now, ouch.
So I've killed 1 and I hold 1.
Yeah.
Because I hold that one.
Yeah, you killed something.
But,
what did you, you killed the Leviathan and the
Leviathan and your Warlord. Yes,
yeah.
Let's remember your Warlord.
Yeah, you did get Slay the Warlord for old school.
But now you killed more at the end of the battle round.
Yep, and I captured
and you
more.
hold more.
Okay.
And you didn't do any. I did old school, and I did Butcher's Bill.
Yeah. So what's the score?
The score is 8 to 9 to you.
To me, by 1. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting.
Actually, sorry, we did want to do a charge over there. I forgot that.
Oh yes, yeah. Do you want to do that quickly?
Yeah, we'll do that nice and quick.
Okay.
So, hey, look, they're in.
Yep. So an 8 on there. So just move them forward. They can actually pass through gaps.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do your attacks. Is it 1 attack each?
Yeah, they've got 1 attack each.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
9, I think.
9, yeah.
4s. And 5s. Look, 1.
1. Got a dice here, so 2 up save, and that's a pass. So I do attack back now, and I do get charge. So that's 5 attacks again. Hitting on 3s.
What are you hitting?
Sorry?
What would you like to hit?
I'm actually going to go for the normal attacks. Just standard attacks.
Yeah.
Because I do hit on 2s and I reroll.
Right, you're attacking the men or the rapier?
I'll attack the men. I'll just attack the men.
And you've got to roll an extra one because you had 6, so that's a death to the full center.
Okay, so I'll re-roll that. So these are misses anyway. So hits, yep, and wounds on a 3, yep. So 4 wounds.
Okay. Minus? No.
No minus. We'll just use my normal close combat attacks. That's 4 dead.
I think they're dead. Yes.
Okay, so 4 removed from there. You do have to do a leadership now because these have been removed from.
In the combat phase.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. I will check. They're probably leadership 6, but I will give a quick check.
Yeah, and then we'll catch you back for my movement phase.
Yeah.
Okay, see you back for turn 3. Catch you back now. Here we go, turn 3, movement over for the Night Lords. Possessed Bomb has moved slightly up towards this rapier. The Sorcerer has jumped from inside that temple all the way towards this objective, and the Dark Apostle is now on top of that objective on that side. This unit of Marines has moved towards its left and is now in range of these engineers here. This unit of Havocs have now fallen down, moved down onto this objective as well on this side. And then on this side, they have finally disembarked. So the unit of close combat Marines have finally disembarked, and the drill has also moved up towards the quad launchers. So there we have it. We can go and do the prayer, which was I would like to do on camera all the time, and that would have been onto the sorcerer here. So 2+, that's a pass. So he does have that benediction of darkness, granting him a -1 to hit. And now straight onto the psychic phase we go. Let's start it all off with. Let's go for prescience onto them.
Okay.
So I do need a 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a pass. And then I'm just going to smite the closest target, which is this tank here. And that's a pass. D3 mortal wounds is 2 mortal wounds. So taking the tank down to 10 wounds remaining. And that concludes my psychic phase. So I'll catch you back for the shooting phase. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got this close combat Marine squad firing into the quad launchers here. So 9 shots from the pistols going in, hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s.
Nice.
Okay, so 3 wounds, no minus on these. 2 wounds go through. That makes this this one removed.
Okay.
Does it blow up?
Nope.
No, it doesn't. Okay, so 1 removed from play, and now I will go with the 8 shots from the chain cannon into the same units, hitting on 4s because it moved, and strength 5. So I'm still wounding on 5s because it is 4, which is crazy. 1 wound at -1. So 5, so that's 1 wound, 1 down to 5 wounds, and now I'm going to carry it on off. I'm going to go with the drill into that unit. D3 melter shots is 3, that's what I wanted, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. That's 1 wound, -4 goes through. I am within melter range, so 2d6, and that's 5, so 1 does blow up. Does it blow up? Or 1 is removed, does it blow up? That's better. No. Okay. And lastly, I've got the Volkites, the twin Volkites, which is 8 shots. I have moved again, meaning I am hitting on 4s. And I'm wounding on 5s. 1 wound, no minus, so 4 up. Nope, that's damage 2, down to 4. Let's carry on shooting. So these Marines will fire onto these engineers atop of that ruin there. The only one that can't fire is the sergeant, obviously, with his pistol. So I do have 9 shots.
No, only these.
Only those. 2 are out. Okay, so 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Just 1 wound. And you do have, that's a pass because you do have a 4 save anyway, don't you?
I think it's a 4 save.
Yeah, even if you have a 5 and you go down to 4. Okay, auto cannons next. firing into, I can't actually see the Hellhound sadly, so I will have to fire into the Lemon Russ. I know it's strength 7, but it's the only target that I can shoot at and should shoot at, I guess. So 2, 4, 6, 8 shots. I have moved, but I don't suffer the minus. So I'm hitting on 3s, and now I'm looking for 5s here. Just 1 wound. -1. No, that's 2 damage onto him, taking him down to 7 wounds remaining. Anything else to shoot? Yeah, I will be shooting my bolters all the way from the other side into the unit down the stairs there. How many models have you got left there?
3, 6, 7.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 more, 9. I do need 1 extra dice somewhere. I've got 1 here. Okay, so I have stood still. So that's the amount of shots. I've got 9 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just double checking. Okay, so I am hitting on 3s. Remove these out the way, and I wound on 3s. Okay, so remove these. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wounds onto your guys. Are they all in cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7. Just. So that means I have killed 1 unit at least this turn. And I believe that is my shooting phase. Nothing else. I do have a pistol shot, which I might as well fire it at. I'll fire it into this Lemon Russ here from the Sorcerer. That's a hit. And that's not a wound. I do need a 6 to wound.
Remember the plasma pistol from there if you would like to.
Oh yes, I'll do that. I'll shoot that into one of these things.
You're overcharging.
I'm overcharging. I'm actually
You're actually gonna overcharge.
Hitting on 2s. Hits. Wounding on strength on 3s. Yeah, that's a wound. Go straight through. Damage to 1 of them is on 4 wounds remaining. And that is my shooting phase, Shaggy.
Yep.
So shall we do some charges?
I think
and then we can actually do the fight phase in the next video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge these guys into this rapier and the crew.
Okay. So the crew and the rapier.
This is where it hits. Told you. 2's to wound.
2's to wound.
That's a wound.
-4.
5 up invulnerable save, and that's a plus on the roll of a 6. Okay, so they're in. Next up, I will do the drill into the last
gun
of the guns. Yeah.
That's 10, 14.
14 hits. Okay.
14 shots.
14 shots. Sorry. Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing. All that for nothing. Okay, I just needed 2, so I'm basically in already. So he just goes in to there, and then all these close combat will go into all the crew on this side, which is 9 crewmen. So 18 shots, right? Rapid fire. I'll roll my roll, so they're in anyway. They needed a 2 as well. And Shaggy's just taking some rolls off. Okay, cool. So there you have it. Yeah, they're also in the roll of 4, and I don't believe I have any more charges. He's already in combat, so we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Here we go, fight phase. Possessed first into these 2 units. I'm going to go 1 possessed into the crewmen, and then 3 possessed into the rapier itself. Number of attacks is just 1 more, so 2 attacks each. Yeah, 2 attacks each. 1 for their normal attack, and then 1 for shock assault. Yeah, so 2 attacks each. I'll do these into the crewmen first. 2 hits, 1 death to the Force Emperor. It's a miss. And strength is 5.
So 1 wound.
So just 1 wound, -2. -2. So he's actually dead.
Yep.
And then I'll do 3, 6 attacks into the rapier. Hitting on 2s. That's a miss, but I'll get 3 death to the Force Emperor. That's all hits.
Yep.
What's your toughness?
Rapier? Rapier, I
Toughness
think
5?
was 5, yes.
Okay, so 4 to wounds. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds at -2. Do you have a 3-up?
Maybe a 4-up. Rapier, yeah?
Yep. Let's Shaggy check it and we'll catch you back now. So they do have a 3-up save, so 5 ups to save him. 3 good wounds go through. They do have how many wounds?
I think they've got 5.
Okay, cool. So 2 wounds remaining on him and 1 crewman.
Sorry, 3 wounds. He's dead.
Oh, 3 wounds only.
They've only got 3
okay,
wounds.
so does he blow up?
I believe they do as well.
Okay.
Just a quick. Yeah, they do on a 6.
Okay, so does he blow up?
And it's a big explosion. It's not even a small one.
No, he doesn't. Okay, so that's the rapier at least dead.
Yep.
Okay, so he's removing there. And then let's go on to the, let's do the drill next. So 6 attacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 attacks hitting on 4s. So that's not very good.
Good. I love that.
1 hit.
That's another
strength. Your toughness is 7. My
yeah,
strength,
no way.
no wound, but I do reroll because I have my exalted champion still there. And that's a wound. -4, go straight through.
Yep.
Damage 3.
Damage 3, so
Yeah.
down to 6.
No,
down to 3. Sorry.
Down to 1. You have your.
It's already wounded. Sorry.
Yeah. So down to 1.
Okay.
And now on a 3-up, I do a mortal wound, and so on.
So hopefully 1 or 2. Let's go.
Yeah, so it doesn't do a
that's
mortal
the
wound. I'm quickly going to check that actually.
Yes,
because
check it.
what else has that? It's the same as.
Oh yeah, when you charge in, it does.
No, it's the same as your. What's it called? Your psychic spell when you use for the Cadians.
Oh, on a 2+, it does 1.
Is it on a 2+?
That's how it
So yours is
might
different.
work.
Let me just check mine.
Telepathic assault.
So this time the model suffers a mortal wound.
Psychic note.
On a 2+, the model being rolled for suffers a mortal wound.
So you rolled a
If
1.
the model is not destroyed, you roll another d6.
You rolled a 1.
No, I rolled a 2.
No, you rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2.
I know you did.
A 3+ and it carries on increasing.
Okay.
So he's dead. Does it blow up now?
No.
It doesn't. So that's the drill at least removed.
Yep.
And next up, they have already piled in. So he doesn't get in, but these do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. 6 attacks plus shock assault is another 6. So there you go. There's another 6 plus another 6 for the chainswords, plus 1 for the champion. So all these attacks into the crewmen. Okay, so let's get the misses off.
I'm a death to the False Emperor.
Yeah, let's get these. And I've got 3 death to the False Emperor, which are hits as well.
Nice.
And wounding on 3s. Okay, so not a bad roll. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 11 wounds. Shaggy?
12 of
11,
11.
What did I say? Wait.
You went 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
4,
12, 11.
6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 wounds. Wasn't even one on
Goodness.
the other. I went down.
It's been a long day, guys.
It's been a long
day and it's boiling in here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So
Yeah,
anyway, that's the
crew.
unit dead. Perfect. Okay, so Shaggy will be removing those, and at the same time, I'll just do my last attacks. I will be going into these quad mortars. If I actually remove these guys, they get removed, right?
That is correct, sir.
Thumbs up from Shaggy. So let's just do that. I just have 4 attacks because
I didn't charge.
you didn't charge. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Thunderham, I think, so you don't have any saves. Yeah, let's do that. So 3 ups. Rerolling 1s, and death to the False Emperor is another hit, and then 2s to wound.
Squish.
Yeah, that's
Squish.
them dead, meaning that these are also removed
Squish.
from play. That concludes my turn, and quite a good turn indeed. You do have to have a -2 to your leadership. What's the leadership of a crewman?
6.
6 is the leadership. You've lost 1, taking you down to 5, and then
well, he gets to the line. Can I attack back? Is that okay?
Yes.
Would you allow me?
You're very frightened. That's why.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, so do that first.
So I'll attack with the crewman.
Yep, crewman first.
Nothing.
And then the tank.
Then the tank.
Hitting on 6s, am I right?
Yes. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So now your leadership is 6, and you've lost 1, taking it down to 5, and then there's
He's
2.
dead.
Did you roll a 6?
I prefer always rolling instead of doing all the math.
I just want to mention that I'm playing Night Lord, so you get -1 to a maximum of 3, I believe.
Nice.
For troops
being slain.
Infantry. So he's removed as well.
Yeah.
We have to count how many are actually killed. It actually gets
a lot.
So
scoring.
Scoring. Back to scoring.
Let's
Mobile out. App opened.
Beautiful.
And let's see what happens. So Butcher's Bill, I do get again.
Definitely.
I'm scoring something.
Yes.
I get the bonus again because I am actually scoring 5 objectives this turn. I've killed something.
Yep.
And I do have something on each table quarter.
Yep.
And I believe that's it for now.
Well, you've killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units at least.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6.
Yep, I counted 6 as well.
6, and I think that's it. 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So on to your turn 3 you go.
Yes, we do.
Let's see what happens. Here we go. Shaggy's turn 3 now. What a game we're having. What a game we're having. Okay, so let's do this. So engineers have moved down now onto the bottom floor of this ruin. Did they advance?
They did advance.
They've advanced. Okay. This squad has moved up this way, and the Hellhound has moved slightly up.
Yep.
This Lemon Rust that got tagged by the Possessed has
run away.
Is running away. And now this one is about to target them next. Okay. So orders.
So fire forwards for the Emperor. So fire after advancing.
Okay.
And for them, bring it down.
Yep.
So we want to kill that sorcerer. Extreme.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Here we go. So shooting. We're gonna do these guys first into here.
Okay.
So into the Havoc.
4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. 12, 14. All right. So we'll do them one by one because I will be using the
get hot.
Get hot, basically. Yeah. So first one, hit. Second one, both hit. Both hit. Beautiful. Let's keep it going.
All hits.
Beautiful.
All hits.
Full house.
Wow, full house.
So 2s to wound.
Yep.
Now this is why I get a bunch of 1s. No, just 1.
Okay.
So 13 wounds.
Let's get some dice. Okay. Here we go. So that's 4 dead already. I haven't even rolled 13 dice yet, but that's the unit dead.
Oh,
well done, Shaggy.
I feel sorry.
Okay, so that's 1 unit down. Who's next firing?
That unit will fire into him.
Is he the closest, or is he the both are characters anyway?
Yeah.
So you can actually fire at him.
Okay, so we've got 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we will be using the get hot. So
okay.
Fine. That's a miss. Oh, that's a dead. Actually, you have the -1 on that guy, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So
choose. Sorry.
So yeah. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3. 2, 3 dead. I think. 3
dead. Yep.
And then these are misses.
Okay.
And then
now choose to wound.
And rerolling the 1 because of the order. So all that is wounds.
Okay. So 5 wounds. 3 up saves. They're all plus. Did you remove the get shot guys?
Yes.
Okay. So next up, have we got the Hellhounds, the Bombards, or the Lemon Russ?
We'll go for the Lemon Russ. He will be using the order rerolling 1s to hit.
Okay.
So 2d6.
Into the Possessed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take him out, hopefully.
Oh, 12 shots.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
So 1 miss. And wounding on
2s.
2s because you.
Toughness 4.
Just happens to be you. -2.
Yep. How many is that?
That would
4,
be 10, I think. 2, 4,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, -2, so I do have 5 ups, and I don't have any feel no pain anymore. So just roll one at a time. So that's one dead. That's 2 dead. That's 3 dead, and that's 4 dead. That's the unit removed. So finally, the possessed are removed from play. Bye-bye, Shaggy. Waves them goodbye. We'll catch you back for the next unit. We're back. Hellhound into the Sorcerer here. Let's see how many shots he goes in.
11.
Oh, again, really good roll again from Shaggy. 6 on the Lemon Rust,
10.
and 11 on the Hellhound. Okay, wounding on, what's the strength? Is it 5?
6.
Okay, so 3 still wounds.
Okay, so that's it. So
that's a lot of wounds.
4, 6, 8, 9.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. -1, right?
-1.
Okay, so 4 ups. That's a good roll. That's 4 wounds. That's him destroyed. So another kill for Shaggy, removing me off the table, and a Psyker off the table, which is pretty decent.
I like it.
Okay, and lastly we've got the Bombard. Who's the target of that?
We've got 10 guys here, and we've got 10 guys there as well.
Yeah, they're full as well.
So we'll go into that squad, because that way I can fire my heavy bolter as well into them.
Okay, so into these guys.
Yeah.
Number of shots.
Ooh, 6 only.
Is it 2d6 as well? I thought it was 2d6, pick the highest.
No, 2d6.
Okay.
It's because of the strength being 6 only.
Okay.
So
3's to wound.
4's to hit, 3's to wound. So that is
4 wounds.
4 wounds at -2.
-2. 5 ups. Nope, that's 4 dead. I'll remove. I do want to get closer, so I'll remove these 2 from the back, and I'll remove these 2 as well.
And the heavy bolter.
Yep.
All hit.
Okay.
2 wounds, -1.
-1. That's another one. I'll remove him. I do want him to stay there with the Reaper cannon, chain cannon.
Okay.
Does that finish off your turn?
I think it does.
So back to the app.
Back to the app.
Let's see how points are scored now.
Okay, so I have killed 1.
Yep.
And I'm holding 1.
Yep.
I've done Butcher's Bill.
Did you?
Yeah, because I've killed 2 units.
Oh yes, the Sorcerer and the Havocs.
Yep. I do not kill more than you, so you get that, and you hold more.
I'm holding 3 at the moment. You're holding 2?
1.
1 at the moment. Okay, so what's the score?
The score is 11 to 16.
11 to 16. Okay, so we carry on to turn 4. Catch you back now. Turn 4, here we go. So not a lot of moving on my behalf. The 2 Marine squads on the other side have actually stayed put. So one's still capturing the objective, and the other one is still capturing that objective on that side. The Dark Apostle has stayed put as well. I will do his prayer upon himself. So on a 2+, he does have Benediction of Darkness, granting him a -1 to hit. And then on this flank, I've moved the squad up. I do have to do a leadership from before. I did lose 5. So let's see what happens. I have moved them already, but I'll just take them from the back, and they are fine. Okay. I have advanced a total of 5 inches with the Exalted Champion, and obviously the Jewels moved up as well. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so we can start shooting because there's no psychic phase anymore because Shaggy killed all my psychers. That is nice. So 4 shots, bolter shots into this Lemon Rust here. It's the only target. I know I need 6s to wound, but let's try luck. 1 wound there, so no minus.
Saved.
That's saved. And then I will do the chain cannon into him. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have moved, so I'm hitting on 4s. Okay, 4 hits, average, and my strength is 5, so I'm wounding on 5s. 2 wounds at -1. Okay, 1 goes through, taking it down to 6 wounds remaining. The melters are out of range, but the 4 kites can still shoot range 15. So 5, 6, 7, 8. I have moved, so I'm hitting on 4s. and my strength is 5, so again 5's to wound. That's 3 wounds, no minus, so 3 ups.
All
And
saved.
that's all saved by Shaggy. Okay, moving over now to this squad of Marines. All will be firing into the engineers in front. So 19 shot. No, actually, my champion has a pistol, so can't actually reach.
No.
I don't believe. Okay, so that makes it 18 shots. So 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do this twice. So hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. And again, so hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's another 2.
So that's 6 wounds in total.
6 wounds only. So just roll it.
So that is 5 dead.
5 dead. How many left?
3, 4, 5, 2 left.
2 left. Okay, so what I'll do is, can't actually see them, so I'll fire. That unit will just fire into them. So let's see what happens. Can all of them see them?
4 guys.
4 guys can see them. I haven't moved, so that's 8 shots. Hitting on 3s. Couple of misses again. 2 guys left, right?
Yep.
3s. That's 3 wounds. 5 ups. No, 4 ups, aren't they?
Well, it doesn't matter. Still
Doesn't
safe.
matter. Still safe. So they're still alive.
Alive.
Wow. Okay, so that's the end of my shooting phase, Shaggy. Let's do some assaults,
Okay.
I guess. Let's try and charge with this unit into both battle cannon. Into both. It's now or never. Into
Now or
both.
never. All right.
Yeah, it's
So
now or never.
the relic one.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 roll.
Something I've forgotten to do, if
What?
you don't mind.
Yep. Move him.
Yeah, my lord.
Yep.
Do you mind if I actually move him? So
Yeah,
he would move his 12. Sorry guys, you viewers at home must have been confused. There you go. He's moving in.
Okay.
So let's do the 2 lemon rusters into the squads of
So
close combat Marines.
relic. 6. Hitting on 6s. 1
Okay,
hits.
1 hits. And 1
One
wound. 5 up save.
1 dead.
No, so 1's dead. I will go for the chain cannon now. You don't want to get
bolter?
closer.
Nothing.
Okay.
So the second battle
Yeah,
cannon.
second one. 3
3
hits. 3 shots. No
Nothing.
hits.
Heavy bolter. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so let's roll and see what I get first. That's a 4. That doesn't get me into any of the 2. And then now we've got the bombard being assaulted by my Chaos Lord on this side.
2d6. That's 8.
Okay.
So 2 hits. 2 wounds. Minus 2.
Minus 2. Okay, so 4 up invulnerable saves. 1 does go through. Is it D3? Oh no. That's 2 down to 1. You do have your heavy bolter still.
Bolter.
Oh no, you got that 6.
Oh.
Wounded. I do have a -1. -1 from heavy bolter, right?
Yeah, minus 1 from
So I always act as if I'm in cover.
Okay, so what's your normal save?
A 1 up at the moment, so 2 up.
What's your normal save?
2 up?
2 up. So +1
Is
minus 1, so
Yeah,
2
2
up. So unless you roll a 1.
No, he's fine. Perfect. Okay. So charge. He's in.
Cool.
And let's do his attack straight away. So 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, and 2 death to the False Emperor. That's good. And I do have strength 8. I think your toughness is 8.
Of the bombard?
Yeah, I think his toughness is 8. I'll roll anyway. Badly, very badly. So I believe it's toughness 8.
Yeah.
It is. So only 1 wound's gone through, Shaggy. Minus 3.
So 6. No.
No,
Damage 3.
damage 3. So we'll put a wound marker on him. He does attack back.
Yeah.
So 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
Hitting on 6s.
No.
Okay, cool. That concludes my turn.
Okay.
Points wise,
Points wise,
I didn't kill anything.
you did not.
You do have to do a leadership here. Sorry.
No, I don't.
Ah,
Because
no, you
killed them
don't.
In shooting.
So I didn't. Okay.
Okay.
So I didn't kill anything. I am grabbing 3, not 4, so I don't get the extra point there.
But you are holding 1.
Sorry?
You are holding 1, so it's okay.
You are holding 1, and I am scoring the 4 quarters.
Yep.
And I believe that's it for now. On to your turn 4.
It is.
Catch you back now. Here we go, turn 4. Explain what's actually happened in the movement phase.
Okay, so the bombard has moved out of combat.
Yeah.
Moves 8 inches away.
Okay.
The 2 Leman Russes have moved closer to the
Lord,
just so they can use their heavy bolters on him and hopefully kill him.
Okay.
Then the cannons will hopefully take out the drill.
Termite drill, yeah.
Then we've got the Hellhound that's moved up and hopefully will flame these guys, including the shotguns as well.
Okay.
And finally, these guys have all moved up there. I've advanced the Warlord, the Marshal on the steed. So if I do kill off the Dark Apostle, I will get that point. I need it
for scoring more.
Yeah, for having more units close. All right.
Okay, cool.
Because I doubt they have objectives.
So orders? Do you have
orders wise? Yeah, we've got +1. Sorry. Reroll 1s to wound here, bring it down on the shotgun there as well.
Yep.
And reroll 1s to hit on both Leman Russes.
On both of these. Okay, so let's get this started. Okay,
shooting phase. The wounded relic battle cannon is going to go into the termite with main cannon, heavy bolter into the Lord. Yeah.
This one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So 2d6. Oh, just
3 shots.
So hitting on 4s,
yep.
Rerolling 1s, because you have wounded it.
Okay, reroll there.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Heavy
Not
bolter.
the best of starts. Yeah, heavy bolter into my Lord.
I moved.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Whoa, that's good.
So 1 hits.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound, still a 2-up save. And that's a 6.
Okay. The next Leman Russ, same thing. 2d6.
Rinse and repeat.
11.
Oh, that's much better. Okay. So into the termite drill.
11. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So it's 2 out. Wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
So
4 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 and 4. -2, right?
Yeah.
So 3 go through. 3 on these.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 2 wounds remaining on him. I'll just mark it before we actually forget.
And the heavy
bolter into my Lords.
So 2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. That's the one there. Okay, so that's 1 dead Lord, which is removed from play. Let's take him out the way there.
Okay, shotguns from engineers into these guys.
Yep, 2 left, right?
So first one, 1 hit.
Yep.
Second one, 2 hits. 2 to wounds. Both wounds.
3-up saves, all saved.
Fine.
Okay.
And then Hellhound.
Into the same unit?
Into the same unit,
okay.
Everything. So that is 6 shots, 6 hits. There we go. And wounding on 3s. So that's 5 at -1.
4 and 5.
So 3 dead.
So 3 dead. Yep.
Heavy bolter. 1 hits. No wounds.
No wounds. Okay, do you want to remove the 3 from the
back?
No, actually
front.
from the front. Yeah, because I do want to capture that objective at the back. Okay. And lastly, we've got these 2 engineers here.
Yeah. So first one hits. Second one.
No, it doesn't hit. I've got a -1 to hit on him.
So just
so
one
only
hits,
1 and 1
dies.
Does die. Does he? Can you get him?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
And
2 to wounds. It's a wound. It's a save. He does have a 3-up save.
Very good.
Okay. So that's all shooting done.
Yes.
Charges?
No.
No charges.
No charges.
Okay. So back to points.
Back to points.
I am scoring still more than you.
Scoring 1. Yeah, because we are actually contested here. Well, actually, no. You've got 3 models.
Yeah, I've got 3 models, so I do get and none of them are troops anyway.
Yeah.
So I do score more than you.
Yeah.
So
kill 1, hold 1.
You did kill more than me.
Killed more.
You killed more. You didn't get Butcher's Bill because you just killed 1 unit.
Yep.
And
That's it.
That's it. So
Yeah.
what's the score?
Right now, 14 to 19.
To me.
Yes.
Okay, so we do have to go into turn 5 then.
Yeah, let's go into turn 5.
Wow. Okay, turn 5. Here we come.
Morale over here.
Yes, we do
On a
have
6,
to do
you
morale.
lose another one.
Yes.
Go for a 6.
Yes.
Of course you do.
Wow. Everything's happening in this game.
It's all going crazy.
Got you back now. All important turn 5. I think this is the turn that's going to decide on the winner.
Could be interesting.
Could be interesting.
Could be
Let's see. Okay, so movement-wise, this unit have actually shuffled towards the right to try and be closer to Shaggy's Warlord, and that unit has left that objective in the back. Just left it,
Yeah, just
and just moved up towards the next objective here.
Mhm.
And then again, the termite has moved its 4 inches, and these guys have moved 6 inches up. So we're going to start with Benediction of Fury again. I would have done it onto himself, so 2 up, and there's a pass. I've actually passed all of them.
Mhm.
And starting off the shooting phase, I will be throwing in a bolt pistol into the engineer on the ruin. So hitting on 3s, it's a hit. Wounding on 3s, that's a wound.
Ooh, it's important to know.
Yeah, check. 4 up or 5 up. Now's the time we have to actually check. What is it? He does have a 4 up, doesn't he?
He does have a 4
So
up.
it's a save.
It's a save.
Because he is on the ruin.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fire all of those bolters into the Hellhound.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 shots. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've got some more here. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 shots coming in. Hitting on 3s. Remove these,
You're on 5s.
and 5 storms. 1 wound. That's it. That's down. Okay, and then the rest of the shots are going to go into him,
Okay.
except for 5 of them, which
Okay.
are going to go into him, which are the ones in rapid fire.
Okay.
So 5 and 10, 5, that's 10 into the engineer. Please to wound. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. 3 up saves. It's all passed. Wow. And then I'll do the other shots, which is 3 more.
Yep.
Into the Hellhound. 1 hit. No wounds.
Okay.
And then I'll pepper some shots into here. So 4 shots into this Lemon Rust. 2 hits. 2 wounds. No, 1 wound. 1 wound. That's a save. And then the Volkites, lastly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, the Melters aren't in range.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 6s.
6s.
Now, because I'm
you
my
moved.
last, and I moved as well.
Yeah.
So 1 hits. 1 wound. That's it. Well, damage
wound.
2, so down to 4. Okay, and now we go on to charge phases.
Yep.
I will go with my Dark Apostle into your Warlord.
Okay.
So, do you want to do with your pistol?
I think you might. I'm going to actually do Frag Grenade.
Okay.
6.
Yep.
4, 6. No, nothing.
Okay. So he's in.
Yep.
And then I do have to actually measure. Shaggy, do you mind measuring for me?
Yep.
So just come round and measure into one of the lemon russes. So into the closest. I do need an 8. Okay.
Yeah, 8 will get you.
8 on both, right?
9 will get you into the
9
other
on
one. So
both.
8.
Okay. So just go into one of them anyway, and I'll probably tag along into the other one.
So
Or watch.
D6, 1,
Just 1 shot.
nothing, and the heavy bolter, nothing.
Okay. So looking for an 8 here. That is a 4, so it doesn't get in. And then I will go into just the 2 engineers on that side.
Okay. So I'll be using the Get Hot. So the
Okay.
first one, nothing. Second one, nothing.
Okay. So they're in,
Yep.
so we can put them in, and we'll catch you back now for the fight phase. Fight phase, starting off, we've got the Dark Apostle into Shaggy's Warlord, who has 4 wounds, so it is a possibility that I could bring him down. Let's see what happens now. Hitting on 2s, all hits, and I wound on, what's his toughness? Is his toughness 4? Okay, so my toughness is 5. My strength is 5. So 3 is 2 wounds. That's 3 wounds.
3.
Yep. -1 on these.
So 5 up.
Okay.
He's dead.
He's dead. He does have 4 wounds only. So that gives me Slay the Warlord, which is quite crazy. I will pile in into this guy. So you can attack quickly.
Both hits.
Both hits. 1 wound. 3 up save. That's a save. And then on this side, for the other combat, I've got all these guys into. Is it 1 guy left?
2.
2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 attacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Hitting on 3s. Okay, take these off. And wounding on 3s. Okay, so 2, 4, 6 wounds, Shaggy.
2, 6.
4 saves. No, that's the unit destroyed, and I have tagged now after the piling into the Hellhound there. You do attack with the Hellhound as well?
Yep. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, and that finishes off my turn now.
Yeah.
So we have to count points again.
Yes. Bring out the app.
I am capturing.
You're capturing 1.
I'm capturing for sure, yes. I've killed something.
Let's see. Kill, hold, yeah.
Yeah. Butcher's Bill, did I get? Yes, I've killed 2 units. And am I scoring 4? No, I'm not scoring 4, but I do get Slay the Wall, so for old school I do get a point.
You finally got a point.
Yeah. What's the score?
14 to 23.
14 to 23.
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's quite difficult for you to actually catch up, maybe. But let's see what happens. So let's go on to your turn anyway and count up the scores at the end of turn 5. Catch you back now. Here we go, turn 5 for Shaggy. What a game we're experiencing here. Okay, so a bit of movement here. Just this Lemon Rust has moved up towards this objective here. This character, what was his name again?
Veers?
Veers. Okay.
I don't know, it might be the Star Wars guy. So
he's actually moved up a bit towards the central temple here, and of course the last of the engineers is just upon that objective there. And the Hellhound has basically moved off combat onto that objective on that side. Okay, so we can do orders.
So re-rolling 1s to hit
on the Lemon Russes.
Get back in the fight on the engineer.
Perfect. Okay, so into the shooting phase then.
Into the shooting phase, we'll go the engineer into, is this 1 unit?
That's 1 unit, yeah.
So we're firing to them.
Yeah.
Getting hot.
So into the disciples there.
2s to wound.
2 wounds. They're both dead.
Oh dear.
Okay, so that's 1 unit removed.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, just remove them off. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do the main cannon from there.
Yeah.
Into the.
This is the Lemon Rust.
Yes.
Okay.
The Lemon Rust into the termite.
Yeah.
Heavy bolters into the unit of.
Just Marines.
Yeah. Okay, so 2d6. So
7 shots. Just roll these dice for you.
So thank goodness I reroll 1s. So 4s are misses. So 3 hits.
Okay.
1 wound.
1 wound. -2, right? 5 up. That's a 6. That actually survives. Heavy bolts into Marines.
4 hits.
4 hits. And
2
wounds. -1, so 4 saves. That's 1 dead. I'll remove this one. Interesting. So what's happening now?
Okay, Colossal Bombard into this unit here. Heavy bolter into the
Marines on this side. Okay.
So Bombard.
Yeah.
So that's 9, 2, 4, 6, 9. So hitting on 4s.
Okay.
A couple of 3s. Wounding on 3s. So that is 3, 4, 5 at -2.
5 at -2 into the Marine squad just behind those trees there. 5 ups, that's 4 dead Marines. Shaggy, just help me out just much quicker.
Yep.
And heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
Yeah, heavy bolter, yeah.
So 2 hits. 1 wound.
4 up. Nope, that's another one slain.
Another one bites the dust.
Okay. And now the last lemon rust. Who's he firing into?
It's tricky. It's tricky because taking 2 points at the moment.
Yeah.
Got this one contested.
Okay.
So we're talking about these 2 points are the main points.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is fire that Lemon Rust into here.
Okay.
Take you off, and then I will hold more.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Let's
so
do this.
1d6 because he did move above 5 inches.
Okay.
So 4 shots.
4 shots.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, wounding on 2s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. How many left there?
2.
2. Okay, so 5 ups. And 1 still alive.
And the heavy bolter. Hitting on 4s. Ah,
All miss.
All miss.
So 1. I can still flee. I can still flee.
Still
so
flee.
that's my champion. So I would leave that one and
oh, sorry. Yes,
remove
of course.
the other one. Okay.
Of course.
Anything else? You do have the engineer, right?
He fired and killed these 2 guys.
Ah, yes, he did. And he has a Laspistol?
He has a Laspistol, but yeah, we'll try. Okay, so
yeah.
shot, hitting on 3s.
It's a hit.
Wounding on 5s.
No. Okay, so that finishes off your turn now.
It does indeed.
I do have to do a leadership. 5 have died. I am leadership 8. So on a 4 plus, he's removed. Yes, he is removed from play. I failed every leadership.
You have failed every leadership.
Every leadership.
Almost every leadership.
Okay, so points again. So app out,
Points
mobile app. Okay.
Okay, so
you are capturing
I killed 1 and hold 1.
Yep.
I killed more.
Yes.
Yes, because you didn't kill anything.
Yeah, I killed 2.
Yeah, you killed this one.
Yeah, I killed 2.
And my Warlord, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're tied on that one then.
You've just killed 1 unit. Oh, you killed 2
that
units.
one and that one.
2 units,
And over there, how many died there? 3 died?
2 have died.
2?
So that's fine. My leadership is 8.
Yeah, you come to fail.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so...
That's a tie, so no one gets that one.
Yeah.
No one gets the more at least.
Oh dear.
You do get Butcher's Bill,
Do get Butcher's
which I
Bill.
think you have it full already.
No, I'm
yeah,
free.
this is because you didn't get it first turn.
Yeah. So I hold more than you. So because I'm holding that one, this one's contested and holding that one.
Okay, so I only have 1 at the moment. Okay.
And
yeah, that's
it.
What's the score?
The score is 18 to 23.
18 to 23.
Yes.
Okay, so let's cut off. Let's think about what's going to happen next turn.
Yep.
Because we maybe don't even have to play it. It's been a long game. It's been a war of attrition. So let's cut off. Let's have a chat and let's see if we need to carry on or not. Turn 6.
Turn
Because
6.
ITC just goes to turn 6
Flat.
turns and flats. And that's the end of it.
Yep.
So what I've done is I've moved my 2 Marines onto this objective. The Exalted Champion has moved up as well. The drill has moved its 4 inches and is currently in range of shooting this tank and then charging this one. My Dark Apostle will do a minus of 1 onto himself, and he does. And then I have shuffled these Marines on that side for them to shoot at these 2 possible units there.
Yep.
So let's go straight onto it.
Yep.
Let's not waste any time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire all the shots from this drill into here.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So 4 D3 shots from the melter is 3 shots.
Okay.
I am hitting on 3, 4, 5s. Yeah.
It's not heavy.
2 hits.
Okay.
And I am wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Minus
4 goes
minus
straight
4 goes through. D6 is 2. So it's still not dead. Down to 2, and now I do have to do my Volkites. Oh, nearly getting the wound. There you go.
Yep.
I do have to do my Volkites. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That one's sitting on 6s.
This one's sitting on 6s because I did move. That's 2.
Nice.
I do need 5s here. That's 1 wound. Was that a wound?
No, because you had 2 only.
Okay.
Those was the 1 and the 2.
Okay, no, I think this one was one of the dice. I need to check this now. It's very important. Yeah, we checked, and the dice was a 1 or 2. That 5 was just in the pile, just got knocked off. So 3 pistols into this lemon rust here. 2 hits, no wounds. and then we go onto the bolt pistol into the engineer just underneath the hallway there. That's a fail. And now we go on to these guys. So they can't target this character. And how many can actually see this character?
One from here. 2, 3, 3. And let's check the range of this guy. Yeah, it's a 3 and a bolt pistol.
So are they in rapid fire range?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So 6 shots.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so these all into the engineer. And all hit except for 1. And then 3's to wound. Wow.
Oh my god.
2 wounds only.
3 up saves. Come on, engineer. Oh!
He's finally dead. That means that I am capturing this objective at least.
Yes.
And now charges. Straight on to charges. Let's do this. So I'm going to do first my drill into your lemon rust.
Okay. So amount of shots.
So I do need a 7.
Okay.
And that would be an 8. So I'm going for just that one there.
So 6 shots, hopefully. No, 3. Hitting on 6s. 2 hits. 4s to wound. 1 wound at -2.
-2. So 5 up. He's dead. Does he explode? No, he doesn't. So the drill is removed from play. And now I just have to go and risk it. So these are going into him.
D6 again. 3. Hitting on 6s. And the heavy bolter.
It's nothing. So they're in.
Yep.
So that, at least I've tagged that one. I will be trying to go with the Exalted Champion in now that he's been tagged. 5, 6, 7. I believe that's not. I think that looks more than 7. Yeah, I do need an 8, so he's out.
Okay.
And that's it basically. Combat, yeah. So 2 attacks each. 1 for Shock Assault, Hatred Assault, and 1 for the Champion. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. No wounds. Attack back. Here's where you killed me. No. Yeah, okay. So that finishes off my turn.
Yes.
Points.
Points.
By
that one guy.
Yeah, I
killed one.
I grabbed something.
Yeah, so you kill something, grab something.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's it. Butcher's Bill.
No,
sorry.
I need to kill 2 things.
Yep.
Yeah, which I didn't.
And now it's my turn.
And now it's your turn, and then we can see what actually happened.
Yes.
Here we go, the last turn of the game. He can still grab it because we've actually just checked.
It's crazy.
Panic mode, crazy. So he's fallen back from combat. These 2 have stayed put. He's advanced onto that objective, and the Hellhound has just moved up to get Linebreaker and that specific point.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do this.
Okay, so basically I need to kill those 3 guys.
Basically, you need to kill these 3 guys, I think.
Those 2
Let's
units.
just start shooting and then count points. Okay, so he can't shoot and he won't shoot.
Yes.
And he's out of range. So, Colossus Bombard into these 2 Marines here. Can they be the heroes of today's game?
So,
can they make
2d6.
history? That's a good roll. 9 shots. Hitting
4,
on,
6,
he's still on his top bracket.
8.
So he still is hitting on 4s.
Yep. It's a good roll.
Okay, that's a very good roll. And now wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, drop a couple of 3. Okay.
3. -2.
-2. So 5 up save. Can I do one at a time? 1 dead. 2 dead. So that dude are 2 removed. That gives you a kill point, and you also capture 1 there.
Yes.
Okay, and now the heavy bolter would obviously have gone into them.
I would have
had to go into them.
Yeah.
And now the lemon rust has to fire into him, and he's hitting on 5s.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
They're rolling ones because of the order.
I'm nervous.
So 2d6. This needs to be a big roll.
7. That's good.
6, 7.
And you're rerolling 1s. 5s, rerolling 1s. That's
1.
good enough. That's good enough.
3
hits. Wounding on 2s. Oh, you dropped 2.
No, so 2.
Drop 1. Sorry. -2.
-2.
Okay, so 5 ups. Both go through.
Damage 3.
Ah, yes, it's true.
Relic
Damage
Battle
3.
Cannon.
He is removed from play as well. That denies me Linebreaker as well. So now it's the all important. Shall we do it on the end of battle conclusion?
Ooh,
Let's do that. We have to keep it here. So we'll finally find out who's won this game. See you now for the end of battle conclusion. And there we have it, guys, the end of the game. We still don't know. You guys, some of you might more or less know, but I didn't actually know. So the winner of today's game is Shaggy. So the final score was
28 to 25.
28-25, because you do have to remember that he did kill one for old school at the end, so last strike, I think.
Last strike, yes.
He did get line breaker, and then he got 1 point for every objective he held at the last battle turn, which was ground control. So yeah, what a game! War of attrition at its best. Boom! Yeah. Like, it feels like we've been playing for 3 days. Like my first turn feels like 12 hours ago. We were talking about.
It's shocking.
Yeah, let's talk about the game like in stages. Like from what I remember, my first turn was pathetic. My first turn was pathetic. Yeah. I should have taken 2 Hellhounds out, and that would have probably won me the game. I would have got first strike. Definitely. I would have killed more. I would have got Butcher's Bill. Your Hellhounds that actually got into line breaker would have probably not been there by then. But then that's part of the game. But I just want to point out that how some dice rolls affect the game so much.
I mean, that is it for not killing those Hellhounds.
Yeah.
That lost you the game.
Exactly. It was painful. It was awesome to actually finally play the Night Lords. Great to play Death Korps of Krieg and actually compete against the gun line, which I normally don't.
Yeah, that was excellent.
And playing again, would I have done things wrong? Would I have done things differently? I don't think I did anything wrong. Comment below if I would have. But
better dice.
Yeah, better dice. Right now in my head, would have I done different decisions? I don't think so. I flanked with my reserves. I
mean, if you look at the good thing about the app is I can break it down by turns.
Yeah.
And you can see.
I was on the
round
lead.
2, round 3. That's where you were hitting hard.
Yeah, I think I won every round except the last one and the first one.
The first one,
which was
round
the one that
5
counts.
Was even and swung a bit my way, but. Round 2 and 3, you just nailed it.
I nailed it.
I was like, this is it. This is
and my list was built to really nail the gun line as from turn 2 and 3.
I mean, let's be honest. Night Lords, the way you play, you have to be on top of the enemy regardless.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in sitting back. You've got support, but go forward.
Yeah. It was just war of attrition. Shaggy slowly started digging, and there was actually a point, I think, after turn 3 where he actually said, if you do this and this, which I don't know what it was, I will actually call it. Yeah. And I actually agreed because I said, there's no coming back. I was like 7 points ahead of him. But then I failed a couple of charges, failed some decent shots, which I needed them to get through. And just lost the game.
I think what swung it my way in believing that maybe I can get something out of this was when I killed the Warlord.
Yes, so
I killed the Warlord.
Yeah, those engineer guns are so good. The damage 2, wounding on 2s is so good.
Yeah. When they all hit and don't kill themselves.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, really enjoyable game. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed it the same as we've enjoyed it here. And yeah, that's about it. Anything you want to mention?
I mean, no. I think that's enough. I'm sweating.
It's good to actually use the possess bomb as well.
Yeah.
Without going full cheese, full whack. Alpha Legion with characters giving them bonuses. It was cool to actually see. And yeah, enjoyable game. Fantastic. Really enjoyable game. Probably one of the best I've had in a long time.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
And there you have it. Guys, if you want more content like this, please join us at smbarreports.com for over 100 more battle reports in both classic White Dwarf style and video style as well. And there we have it. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next one. Cheerio!